No starting screen today. We just be hanging out. We waiting for B, and then session 7 will begin. And if there is a temporary pause, family meeting bullshit, which sucks. I ain't gonna lie, I should keep my overhead green while I'm streaming, because it just makes the lighting look sick as hell. Like, background lights are cool by itself, but I was like, you know what? I want to step it up a notch in some way, so I just made my overhead green. Okay, I'm gonna call B on Instagram to see if he...
Someone's at the front door.
And you wanna know something that B did?
What did B do?
What's up?
So, I did say in the group chat that somebody gifted me a dice tray and a USB hub splitter from my throne, and B was like, yeah, that was me.
Oh yeah, that was him.
Yeah. Honestly, B, if you were watching the VOD, thank you for gifting those two stuff. And here's the fun part about the dice tray. So, for context, this borrowed dice tray is my adopted brother's, and he's cool with me borrowing it until I have my own. So, this is going to be the last time that I'm going to be borrowing his dice tray.
That's good.
Yeah.
Skull.
Speak of the devil, my friend. B is here.
B of the devil.
B of the devil. Where are you at? B is being a basement dweller. Not surprised. Alright. So, who's giving a recap? Nose Ghost, not doing it.
Nose goes.
Yep.
P1 was the last one!
Huh?
You gotta do the recap because we all did Nose Ghost. B wasn't fast enough last time. I was like, oh shit, I don't have to say it. I could just do it with my webcam on and you can't call bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a coffee so that I can make sure I have enough energy for tonight.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Where are my notes? There are my notes.
Hey, so who's gonna be the first person to tell me that VTubers made metal music? Because I just discovered it, and
did.
holy shit, it's metal as fuck.
Which
Of course,
which
it's metal music.
song did
Which
you listen
one?
to?
Yes.
No,
listened to all of them.
Give me a song name.
The Summoning.
This some what?
You listen to Apricot.
You're damn right. I listened
Fucking
to Apricot.
Fire of a cover.
Dude, Apricot is such a fun rock musician.
Yeah.
VTuber.
Hmm.
Yeah, to be 100% honest, seeing... Okay, so... Penguin, what's the recap?
Oh wait, what? I thought B was doing it.
No.
No,
bro.
we all did Nose
What?
Ghost, and you were the last one.
I did nose goes. Oh, my delay screwed me over. Damn it. Recap. Last time on.
You got hit with the.
Last time on Order of the Amethyst Oak. The party entered the manor where they met Ella's father, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Who?
Alright, so I'll take over from here.
What? Who turned out to be a murdering jerk who runs the dark market, or not the dark market,
Black
but he
market.
does a lot of criminal work.
Yeah, it's
Well, okay. The party has a never-ending battle while Merlin accidentally kills his girlfriend a second time.
Yeah, so
Later,
I'll be right back. Session
Okay. I'll continue the
Alright, so
recap
you guys
then.
have plenty of time to talk about predictions. Keep it around the chats. That would be appreciated.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm getting to the good part. The party ends up slaying the father.
Mm-hmm.
But in a last-ditch effort to take at least someone out with him, Merlin screws up again, killing his girlfriend. Not directly killing her, but Ella ends up getting killed by her father because of Merlin.
No, she takes him down. What are you talking about? She sacrifices herself to kill him.
No, it was another worthless sacrifice.
No, I mean, yes, it was, but she did end up killing her father. So
We could have saved her. If
I'm
not
still
for her
fucking
being near
pissed
death.
by that. I'm still pissed
Oh.
off by that decision.
That's how I feel whenever I get a nat 20 when doing something intimidating and end up murdering the poor guy.
I was like, oh my gosh, I actually get a love interest for once.
Yay!
Nope. She dead. She's like,
GG,
haha,
good
you
luck.
thought, bitch.
I got an 11, so you know what? I'll take it.
Wait, what is this?
You do
Just
a
a
roll,
custom roll?
I'm guessing you just rolled to figure out.
D20, how's this gonna go? 7, let's go! Lucky enough.
D20, what are the vibes today? 10, even to the road. I'll
You
take
know
it.
11, 10, and 7.
It ain't
Wow, we're all not going to do great today. I already can feel it in my bones.
I'm predicting right now Donut's gonna get killed off for some reason.
No! I lost my girlfriend. I cannot lose my child, too.
That's not your child, it's our child.
I mean, yes, but I will... Merlin will literally break if Donut dies.
Don't stop. Honestly, you know what would fix depression?
What? What fixes depression?
Getting thrown into a fucking slime.
You know what fixes depression? Defenestration.
You know what fixes depression? Big
What?
booty Latinas.
Yeah.
You know what fixes depression? A brick.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You know what fixes depression? More depression.
Oh,
I mean, that is true. You beat depression with more depression.
that's just greater depression.
You just become so depressed you become happy.
Man with amnesia forgets he has amnesia and remembers everything. Which he then gets amnesia.
I saw that. I couldn't tell if it was real or if it was fake.
Oh, that's
Do you know what
amazing.
fixes depression?
What? Hit me with it.
100 men versus 1 gorilla.
Fuck
Oh,
off,
I
actually.
hate this conversation.
Dude, it's so stupid.
This is worse than a billion lions versus Pokemon. This is worse than that.
Dude,
The
one
gorilla
Pokemon
wins.
One
What?
Pokemon would win against a billion.
No, 1 Pokemon could get overrun.
Dude.
Bro, fucking
Dude,
Tyranitar. Tyranitar causes earthquakes whenever he gets angry. I'm pretty sure he would
Dude.
win.
Yeah,
Fucking
okay. Yeah, but a
Fisher.
Pikachu against a billion
Freaking
lions wouldn't win.
sheer cold. That's a one-hit KO. You put
Yeah.
any of those legendaries that have one-hit KO moves out on that field, those lions are not walking away alive.
Yeah,
No,
none
no,
of
no,
them are.
no legendaries. No,
What's the worst move they're gonna do? Scratch? Bite? Those are low-power moves compared to Pokemon moves.
Dude,
Have you
discarding
seen
every-
Solar Beam?
Discarding every single legendary, all of the normal Pokemon would win.
Oh yeah, they fucking Hoopa
Absolutely.
can solo all of them.
Fucking.
Hoopa alone solos. He doesn't even need anyone else. He himself can solo them.
He can summon
Just-
fucking Regigigas.
Reggie.
I was thinking what he could do is he could just throw down a wormhole right at the base of all the lions and
Yeah.
have them just
They
fall in
just- into
space
an
or
ocean.
some shit.
Oh, and he's
Oh.
gone.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
Oh, he's
But
is he
It
back?
seems like we have a unanimous decision that Pokemon would beat a billion lions.
Absolutely. Pokemon wins
Alright,
solo.
B, I'm call you out right now. Why would a
Yeah?
gorilla win against 100 men?
So, assuming these men are all unarmed,
They're all unarmed.
Hello?
they're
Have you
all
ever
unarmed,
heard of
and these
the
are your
adrenaline rush?
average men. These are basically your average men.
With human
One gorilla
perks.
picks up one man and then just fucking ragdolls him and just slams him into everyone else.
Okay,
The gorilla
everyone
turns
else,
into a
which is
freaking
like 5
Beyblade
people.
at that point and just gets
The
going.
gorilla wouldn't do that, though. The thing
Yeah, but
is,
what
the
about-
gorillas are made for short bursts of energy,
Yeah,
not
but what about
continuous
man
movement.
number? What about man number 47 picking up the meanest uppercut to the fucking nutsack of the gorilla? Huh?
Yeah, and number 95 grabbing the ribcage of another and using it as daggers. Like,
Dude,
We're
that
just
fuck-ass
killing our
gorilla-
own men, grabbing their bones, and they just stab.
Dude, that fuck ass monkey ain't winning.
yeah, no. Even if like you break all your bones, the indomitable human spirit and adrenaline rush, which people can lift up cars with it.
Allegedly.
No, a mother did
Allegedly.
it before, apparently.
Well, I'm sorry, what?
A mother's child was stuck under a car, and the mother had an adrenaline rush and picked up the car.
That is one insane adrenaline rush.
Yeah. Anyways, if the human can do that, they can whoop a gorilla's ass.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, overall, like, if it's 40 people, maybe that would be a close match. 100 would be just overkill for the gorilla.
The poor gorilla is going down like Harambe.
Exactly. It'll get tired out, then, like, once it slows down, people can take advantage of that. I don't see the point of, like, oh, yeah, the gorilla is in peak shape entire time. Like, overall, it's just a stupid discussion.
Yeah, it is.
Because at that point, it's a numbers game.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, there could be, like, a ratio of one gorilla can take down 10 guys before fighting it. Or it would be, like, 10 guys to take down a gorilla. Yeah, it's... Anyways, who's gonna get killed off next? This big old orc that I rizzed up?
That
By-
is
God, I hope
very
not.
good question.
By just jumping right on top of him and...
I'm honestly
Suplexing
surprised
him.
none of us have actually fucking died yet. Like, I'm genuinely surprised.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
honestly
Merlin almost
surprised,
died.
too. I have
no,
come
no.
close a few times.
Yeah, Merlin's come close, but I've always been there to heal him. But what if I run out of spells?
God.
Exactly. Oh, there was
I'm
that
just waiting for the day where I
negative
just
constitution.
kill myself
I'm
with my own
just waiting.
stupidity.
Wait,
I'm waiting for the day where where fucking Penguin needs to make a Constitution check and
I think I
fails
did.
miserably.
I think I had to make a constitution check, but I barely made it.
Dude, how the fuck did you make a paladin with a 9 Constitution and 9 Charisma when both of those are your most needed traits?
Yeah, that was kind of an odd choice.
I don't know what I was doing. I have a 13 in level. Wait, what
Were
do
you
the
drunk
numbers
that
mean?
day?
I was in like
Were
tired
you drunk
in
the day
school.
you decided to make your character?
Funny thing is, I can't legally get drunk. What does the 13 mean?
In what?
13. Oh, 13 charisma plus 1. Okay.
So the plus 1 is your modifier.
Okay,
You have-
and I
you
have
have-
a 10 charisma.
Yes.
Hell
You
yeah.
have 10 Charisma. Wait, what? What? If you have a
I have 10
charisma-
constitution, I mean, and a 13 charisma.
So base stat
Yeah, I
10
think I messed
Constitution
up
and
in
base stat 13
13 charisma. Yes, and base stat 14 wisdom. So I am a smarty pants.
No, you're fucking.
You're a
what?
very smart paladin.
I probably have the best stats here. That's not saying
You
much.
probably do. Let
I
me
have
look
a
at my
10 I have-
my
I have a 10
spreadsheet.
I have a 10 in strength, 14 dex, 14 con, 14 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 14 charisma.
Hear me out. What if I accidentally?
These are your
not
modifiers, right?
accidentally.
Or just
No.
your...
Those are my base stats. With modifiers, it's +0, +2, +2, +2, +1, +2.
What if I like max out
Dang.
like a lot of defense and just ruin?
I've
my
got a
attack?
13 in strength, 13 in
Damage.
dexterity, 13 in constitution, 18 in intelligence, 15 in wisdom, and 8 in charisma.
Okay, so you... Why are you a ranger?
How was I the one that landed the girl before either of you?
One, because I'm not actively seeking out
Mm.
anything, and
I
two,
mean, I wasn't either. It just kind of
My
happened.
size is too big for your
I'm
kind.
waiting for the funny moment where I can go, "Hey, I seduced dragon."
Pull a
I'm kidding.
donkey right there.
I'm kidding.
Full
I don't know.
donkey.
If I see a funny moment, if I see a funny thing where I'm like, "Hey, roll seduction," I'll do it. But I don't.
Hey.
Let's do it together.
How you do it?
Big dragon lady. Me likey.
No, but yeah, this bard class is pretty good. At level 4, I have pretty decent stats. I'm not gonna lie.
Plays song of seduction to woman. Woman
Yes.
denies.
Roll seduction. That's an 11.
I'm rolling seduction.
I did the equivalent of please,
That's
please,
a
please, please, please,
14.
please, 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 and it worked.
Please, please, please.
Nice. I love it when that happens.
I'm gonna start building up a lot of defense and just become darkness.
Your
be-
defense is your armor class, and you already have a fucking 20 in that because
I'm gonna boost that up to 30 somehow.
the highest
What?
on my modded campaign, the highest my armor class. Let's see what my notes says. I'm doing like a modded campaign, and so unarmored, I have an AC of 32.
32. Hear me out.
I have a 38 strength, 25 charisma, 41 dexterity, 27 wisdom, 34 intelligence, and 34 constitution. And guess what? I still barely survive with all of those good ass stats. Most of these
Jeez.
on D&D and Beyond, it doesn't go past 30, so I literally had to use my notes app to make all this.
Oh shit! It maxes out at 30.
Yeah, like all your stats max out at 30, but there's no fucking way in hell you're getting anything past. Maybe on a good day, you're not getting anything past 18. And if you do get something past 18, it's like 1, maybe 2 stats that are like 20, maybe 22 at the most. And if you min-max everything, maybe you'll get a 24 at most, but...
My stat for strength is 17, so I'm gonna boost that up later.
If you do ability score increases, it only increases up to a 20. The only thing after that you can get is equipment and items that boost things like that. Like there's a Boots of Speed that give you like +2 dexterity, and then there's like a cloak that gives you advantage on stealth checks, and also +1 dexterity, I think. I don't fucking know.
Oh.
Which, speaking of, I decided to play a bard class because funny. How the hell did I become the dedicated healer?
Because we don't have a healer.
How the hell
You
did
don't
I
have a healer.
How the hell did I also become the dedicated stealth guy?
Well, I mean, Merlin's useless
I don't know.
healing.
Also,
I have healing. It's just hard for me to use it because I have to be like right next to you.
Merlin, you're a ranger.
I'm a druid.
Right? Like you're a
I'm a druid. Why'd you think I was a ranger?
I don't know. I always think you're a fucking ranger. But
Ranger
actually,
Goku.
that's actually pretty.
I literally need to like. I literally need to
druid is
run up to someone so I can use my most powerful spells. It's so annoying, which kills people.
Oh, yeah.
I
like
try to
your
use my
girlfriend.
most powerful spell, Thunderwave. I killed her twice because of that move.
Hey,
I'm never touching that move again.
B.
Do it again.
Druids are actually one of the most well-rounded classes.
Oh, I know. I just need to use my wild shape more often. But yeah,
Not even that. Like once you reach a certain level, you could just say, "I cast 7,000 pigeons. Fucking eat that guy," and they do it. You could,
kill my friends, eat him alive,
you could literally
let
just
his
100.
skin up his bones.
if you
Pull
play
him
your
donut
cards right,
27 times.
if you play your cards right, you could become really fucking good here.
I really hope I do because that would be
I
so cool.
If I were to reset my stats, I would be able to become a cleric. It's just that I don't know how to play clerics. I have one, and he's pretty good. I don't know. I can't delve too much into that aspect since it's technically a character from a video game I'm making, but yeah.
You're making a video game?
Yeah, mod
making a
for a video
game?
game.
Oh.
Still pretty cool.
I'm making a
That's
mod
neat.
for a video game with my friends, and I am the voice actor and also voice of the big bad evil guy and his lackey and the offspring of the big bad evil guy, who is the sweetest fucking thing in the universe.
The
Oh, I love that.
This big bad evil guy kind of freaky like that?
Big bad evil guy is 50-meter tall skeleton.
And he gets freaky with
At
what?
least it wasn't
No,
an hour
he-
because I would have been
He
pissed
don't
at them
get
if it
freaky
was an
with
hour.
anything. He don't get
Mm-mm.
freaky with
20 minutes,
anything.
though, is not bad.
Instead he dies, and the thing that
I am-
powers him is essentially mega space steroids becomes the child.
What are you guys talking
The
about?
world?
Ah,
Yeah,
so that's
Don't
interesting.
worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. You'll see it in the VODs.
Don't worry.
All
it's-
right, I see how it is. All right, nevertheless, I do memorize that you guys are with Grom and his rebels.
Hashtag
Yeah.
kill Grom soon.
Let's start things.
No.
No,
Right,
no.
so-
We need these guys.
Please don't kill Grom.
I can't make any promises.
What?
Just
I was
because you
referring to
said-
Penguin.
Just because you said that. Just because
I
you
was
said
talking
that,
to
he's gonna
Penguin.
die.
Penguin specifically, don't kill Grom.
I'm not gonna kill Grom
Penguin.
unless I roll in at
Just
20
said you
accidentally
were.
with intimidation.
Gonna kill Grom.
Oh my
How dare
God.
you?
Every time I roll
Who
in
was
at 20 in
killing
intimidation, I end up killing the poor guy.
You just give them a heart attack that kills them. How dare?
With
Dude,
my
you
sword.
even suck at rolling intimidation checks because they're charisma based.
And
Which
also,
doesn't make any sense. It should be strength based.
Also, I memorized what we were doing, and I am fashionably late. I am sorry for everybody who is watching both the stream and the VOD.
You're good.
So, what?
Shit happens.
So, let's start things off dialogue-wise with some strategies. Like,
Where are we now?
you are at a
What are
camp
we
with the
doing?
rebels.
Where are
And
we?
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, I'm gonna let you guys talk amongst yourselves. If you have any predictions, you have plenty of time to think of a strategy, and I will let my rebels know what there is so far as plans go.
Oh,
Mm.
good question. Good talk.
And also, quick out of character, B, you already answered this question. Stormio, how do you feel about the Buddies having its 3rd anniversary?
Didn't you ask me this already? Or...
No,
Oh,
Not
I thought
yet.
You asked me this already. Yeah, shit. Fuck, 3 years already? Goddamn.
Time is flying by.
I can't even fuck, dude. Last time I remembered it, this was the fresh group. It was like you, me, Rose, fuck, who else was there?
Deathwolf?
Yeah, Deathwolf, Sonker, all of those people.
Yeah.
I remember the times we used to play Among Us, we used to play Banana Shooter and Squid and Crab Game. All those good times.
Yeah. And to be 100% honest, I do want to bring back community nights when the Discord server reaches 100 members.
Ooh.
How many members are we at?
87 last I checked.
Damn. Push that to 100. Push that to 100.
We gotta get our... You guys know what to do. Get your friends, your homies, your family in here. You get the idea.
Get your mother, your brother, your sister, and your friends.
Exactly.
Oh.
Alright, so... What are you guys going to predict that is going to happen?
Exactly.
Come. Okay. So...
Wait a second. Never mind. No, there's no reason for that to happen.
Alright, so to give a brief description, you guys are going into a dungeon because you are bringing justice against those who enslaved Makari and Grom.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what's happening. Don't learn Fireball.
Please, God, no! Nobody in this party need. I swear to fuck, if any of you learn Fireball, I will actually slit your throat.
Well, I mean, they
You
got
guys-
Fireball.
I cannot trust any of you, head. I can't. I can't.
No, I don't blame you. I wouldn't trust myself with Fireball.
I want to learn Fireball.
No, you
Bro,
don't.
And
you
you said you
can't.
wanted to get your
You
dick cut off
can't.
last session, bro. Like, you are a fucking
Wait,
masochist.
what?
Dude, I shit you not. Look back at the VOD, alright?
Come here!
Wait,
Hey!
Alright,
Give me your
so-
face.
For the sake
Come here.
of my lord, I will.
Sorry, my dog's here. Come here!
It's all good.
It's okay.
Alright.
It's okay. The dog is
So,
worthy.
based on the brief description,
his-
what is your strategy and how would you want to execute it?
Hey!
Speaking of execution, why don't we just execute everything that's in there?
No, that's not
Oh,
what
I
I'm
can
gonna
help
For
find
the way of
out.
the Lord.
What I meant
Okay, you
by
can go to your
execution
cannon.
is whether or not if the strategy will work or not work.
Hmm.
So we're going into the camp that Makari was tortured in, right?
And yeah, something like that.
Pretty much, yes. But right now you are at Grom's camp.
I say let's leave Makari behind.
What?
PTSD and all that.
We don't need him for this mission! Leave him be!
All
No,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
we
Just
do.
Just leave the person who has saved your asses more times than I can count. Yeah.
We have donuts.
Donut's not gonna save our ass.
Yeah,
You can't heal
Donut.
us.
yeah. So
Donut can.
after you say that, Donut just like lifts his leg up as if he's giving you the middle finger.
No one said donut was useless.
It sounded like
just
you
said
did,
it-
you
feel-
fucking asshole.
What? What? I said donut will save us, not what?
I apologize for my insubordination. We might need more actual healing.
Yeah, this party needs we gotta get at least 2 more players, and one of them needs to be a healer.
I hope so.
Like, we have
Where did that other
a...
plan go?
Like, if we think about it, Uck is a tank.
That's not
Barely.
a tank.
He barely qualifies as one.
Guess it was-
S tier tank right here.
Nah, no.
You're C tier
Nah,
at best.
you're gonna go from E tier to S tier like how Sun Jin Woo did in solo leveling.
Exactly.
No fucking way he could do that shit, bro.
Watch season 2 and then say that
Dude,
again later on.
Dude, I
Dude,
watched
Shadow and I were in
season
the discussion about that last night, actually.
Bro, if
How
you guys
you were,
haven't watched solo leveling, you got to. It is fucking good.
Shadow called me last night. He was like, "Hey, have you seen Solo Leveling?" And I'm like, "No." So then we were like, "Okay, well, we'll talk about other anime for about 12 minutes," and that's what we did. It was fun, fun little discussion.
Yeah. I honestly want to get Dreaded Shadow into this campaign. Because I did say this to both
I'd be
him
down
and
for that.
Starmio, it would be awesome to see all the Floradians together someday.
Also, I just realized that I could have had so many more spells prepared, and I didn't. So, I'm sorry for being a noob on that end. I can now light or snuff a candle, torch, small campfire. I can instantly clean soil no larger than 1 cubic foot. I can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material. I can do so much shit. I can. That's prestidigitation. Say that 10 times fast. I can also
Makari,
cast.
flavor that dead body.
You got it.
Let me eat it now. It must taste like steak.
Flavor that dead
Fuck!
Oh, that's gotta be.
It tastes
That's
like
getting
salt.
fucking quoted.
Oh, also,
Quote that
I quote that with me, bro. Flavor that dead body. You
No,
got
it
it.
was-
Let's blow up his balls.
No, that
All
was
right,
Penguin
so-
who said that.
Yeah. Anyways, I now know shatter, which is just loud.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I also know silence. I could just say shut up and it works.
Shush!
Wait, shatter's just a loud sound.
Shatter. A loud noise erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered there makes a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A construct has disadvantage on the save. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's range. Using a higher level spell slot, the damage increases by 1d8 for each spell slot above 2. Okay. So,
Metal
yeah,
pipe sound
That's
effect.
thunder damage?
Yeah, it's
Well, it is
thunder
like a
damage.
wave.
It's
That
literally
sounds
hold on. I know I have this.
I guess
sound.
it makes
know.
sense.
It's
It's
the
like
metal
you're
pipe
like
sound
bursting a
effect.
thundercloud
It's
like
literally
right
just-
next to their ear.
Makari casts shatter.
That's
Exactly.
perfect.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, so
No, I got it. Makari casts shatter. Wait, fuck.
What?
That's not it. There we go.
alright,
Oh
so
my ear!
Grom
That's
is
covered.
gonna come into your guys' tent and check up on you
He's
to
gonna what?
see if you have a strategy, being like, hey, so have you guys thought out accordingly on what your plan is, or do you still need more time?
Mhm.
I've just
Kill
been sitting in the circle for the past 5 minutes staring at the wall.
Part 4. Kill everything.
That's
Part
not
four.
helpful. What if we try to go in sneakily?
What
We can
about
do that.
Wait,
However,
wait,
if you look
wait.
to my left, we have a 7.5-foot paladin who
Yo.
doesn't know the definition of sneak.
Hold that thought.
no?
Merlin,
I could sneak.
I will give you a chance to convince me. Roll a persuasion check.
All right.
I can sneak.
My
I
dice don't let me
swear.
down. Oh, that's actually not bad.
Makari, I know how to sneak. You don't know how to sneak.
So
I beg your Krispy Kreme fuck.
Okay, message loud and clear.
your persuasion is -1. Well, when it comes to bonuses, what did you get on the dice?
Persuasion, you said?
Yes.
15.
He likes
Let's
your
just lowering their.
he likes your plan, and he's like, sounds like a good plan, but the question is, who would be better at sneaking, and who can give attacks when they are unexpected?
I'm rolling persuasion.
I'm rolling minor
14.
illusion. I'm
He's
rolling minor
convinced that
illusion.
you may
on a-
be good at surprise attacks.
Let's go.
You'll see me start to get my hands ready to wild shape. Like, I am ready to go in. Just say the word.
Makari hasn't even been there. He just rolled a 16 on stealth to prove this point.
Wait, so you dip without even a trace, and what's the
I'm
roll
ready to
make sure
where the
that
fuck
catch
did he
him?
go?
It is it's passive. It's a passive perception.
Alright, perception.
Passive perception. It's just a base number. Or is it investigation perception? I
Okay.
don't fucking know. Dude.
So,
It's one of those.
passive perception. I got an 11 on the dice.
Passive perception, if you look at that, the only reason why I say passive is because we're out of battle and it's just in the corner of your eye, so it's like something you wouldn't notice. If you go onto your ability saves and senses page on D&D and Beyond and scroll all the way
Mhm.
down, you have it right there. It's senses. Passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight.
Yeah.
It's just basically like how much you know right off the bat.
Alright, so we can just say that I got 10. So there's a
Mhm.
50% chance. So I'm gonna roll a percentile to determine whether or not if this will work. 58. So he notices you and being like, "Nice try, Mikari. I heard you from a mile away."
Ain't no fucking way you heard me from a mile away.
A little bit. Cheeky
You
big guy.
barely heard. You barely heard me. You barely heard my 5'8" ass. So,
5'8"s. How
you know what? As a matter of fact, minor illusion. You now have cat ears.
He's 6'5", so he's
I'm
just gonna be like a
6'5".
big
Oh.
teddy bear. No, Grom is 6'5".
All right, Grom. You know what? Yeah, fuck you. You didn't hear me from a mile away. You now have cat ears. No, I don't.
Are you sure about that?
No, you do.
Okay. So after that, you guys entered the dungeon, but they are all in groups of 4, and Makari is with you guys. Well, Grom
What?
is
I hope
joining
he
you
is.
guys. And what you see is that it... So what you see as you enter is that it looks like a cave, but you don't know where to start. Yet.
Where to? Can I roll investigation to see the layout of like where tunnels, how many tunnels there are, and like where they might lead?
Yes.
Perfect investigation. Are you 6?
All right, you know what?
You have a hard time identifying it.
I think I need glasses.
You know what? It's been a while, so I got an 11. So it makes sense.
That's a
But
bit
it's been-
better.
I'll help.
So,
Ooh. Investigation, right?
yes.
It. Wait, when I have to roll history since I know this layout?
That is optional if you want to
That-
roll history.
I got a 23.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, I got
So,
23 too.
for Makari... Wait, no, Merlin, sorry. Similar names, I'm sorry. But as for Merlin, he sees
and
that
names,
there
they
is...
confuse you.
He sees that there's 5 different tunnels. 1 on the left, 3 in the middle, and it sounds like that one of them is having drops. You don't know if it's water or blood. And on the right, you don't know where it goes. Yet.
Quick question: can I drink the drops?
Hold on.
You don't know what that is. You don't know what it is drops of, so I would not recommend that.
So don't do it. I did roll a 23 on history. So do I remember which way is which?
Yes. So, and because of the fact that this is your character's background, I'll let you decide where they go, and I will be your guide on which directions you go to.
Okie dokie. Lay it on me. What's my directions?
So, on the left, so there's 1 tunnel on the left, 1 on the right, and 3 straight forward, because there's 3 tunnels, like your 40-degree angles, and in the middle one, but you don't know where the sound of dripping is from. And it's echoing.
I know that. I know that. I'm just saying, do I know where of these tunnels lead? Is my question, since I rolled history.
Roll an investigation.
He's been in
and
this
see for
place
yourself.
before. Would he know?
Yeah, I've been in this place before. Would I know? And that's why I
I've
rolled
played
history.
this game before.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll an
It
investigation
doesn't
for
matter.
Grom.
It doesn't matter either way. I rolled a nat 23.
Alright, so
Oh fuck yeah!
the middle left is where the dripping is coming from, and you listen very carefully, but you hear the sounds of a scream.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't identify if it's human or demon.
Mm-hmm.
Demon, you
Okay.
say?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what
shut
I
the
get.
fuck up.
I got a 14, so Grom
you're-
identifies that it is a civilian, but he doesn't know what race it is.
It's kind of hard to determine what race it is by a scream, so yeah.
Does it matter what race it is?
Okay, so
I think that would be important to know.
Alright, so, as much as it hates me, as much as I fucking hate this place, we're going down that way. Follow the yellow brick, blood-stained road of screams.
Alright, well, I'll make sure it's a little bit easier for me to track this as well. Just so if we ever get turned around, we know which way we came in. And I'm gonna wild shape into a
wolf.
wolf.
Alright,
It
So you're
lasts
gonna
for
just
an
see
hour,
me
right?
just ninja jitsu, and then just gonna see me just kind of face plant, but then you're just gonna see a wolf emerge as I'm falling.
that's badass.
Wait,
And you're gonna see me start sniffing around at the ground, try to get a gauge of what is in front of us, so I can like try to alert the party if anything is like approaching or anything. I'm basically trying to sniff ahead.
Alright, so everybody roll an investigation check. I will do one too.
Oh shit, my nose is stuffed.
Let's go 16.
You got 16.
That's a
I got
7.
Alright, so you have a hard time identifying what it is. Okay, so I got a 15. So Grom and Uck
What?
sees that this room is a
Here.
torture chamber, but
Okay.
you don't know exactly what type of torture devices there are because it is dark as hell in the room.
Oh, where did this rod go?
So we have two options. Either A, we can use fire magic to light up a torch, or B, we can search for a leather because I have a sneaky suspicion that there's some steampunk tech in this room.
Or I could just use my lantern.
Do the thing, Makari.
Merlin is then going to go up to this torture device and sniff it to try to get at like any scent of any individual that might have been used on it,
Anyways,
so that we could maybe find them
them.
if they're still in here. That is.
I do have a lantern. I will say. I'm not just pulling this shit out of my ass. It came with my character.
Cool.
I have a bullseye lantern. A bullseye lantern burns oil as fuel to cast bright light in a 60-foot cone and dim light for an additional 60 feet.
Alright.
Makari,
Just like
where'd you
I-
get that lantern?
That's actually pretty good.
So
You don't have one?
You could have used that in all the other dungeons we had.
Yeah, but magic was much more fun.
Oh, okay.
fair. So
Oh, right.
I'm gonna roll an investigation check for Grom to see if he can search for a switch.
And like I said, Merlin is going to investigate the torch device for any smells of any people that it might have been used on that are still possibly within the dungeon.
Yeah, I wasn't able to
Oh,
find anything. I don't know if he rolled or not.
This is
I
a
have not yet, but I am
question-
rolling now.
This is a question for the big man
Actually, that's not
DM.
bad.
Hold that thought. Alright, I got a 17. What did you
Um,
get?
I got a 16.
Alright, so The torture device that you're sniffing is an Iron Maiden.
That's not torture, that's death.
I mean, not really. It's torture if it's big enough to be torture.
Exactly.
So that's a pretty damn big Iron Maiden.
Besides, I don't have to push it in completely.
Exactly. Like, they could just, like, edge you to where the spikes are poking you, but not in a way to where it's stabbing you.
They can do what? Your death.
They could do what?
They can edge you.
Why is the Iron Maiden edging
Somebody
their
clip
victims?
that, baby!
Why are we being edged by the Iron Maiden?
Iron Maiden, more like edging maiden.
Anyways, back to my question for Crazy. Would Makari be personally acquainted with this room?
That is up to you if you want to be acquainted into this room.
I'm gonna say no.
Makari, is that your ex over there? Points at Iron Maiden.
Okay. One more investigation
Question:
check.
Is Uck wearing any metal?
No shit.
Is
I
Uck
cover
wearing any
myself
metal?
like I'm naked. Don't you dare.
Is Uck wearing any metal? Answer my question.
He's wearing leather armor that is... So, he's wearing scaly leather armor, and that shit is strong.
Okay, is he wearing any metal? Is my question.
No.
Any at all?
Well, I do have my great sword on me.
Okay, perfect. I cast heat metal on the greatsword.
Oh my god.
What happened?
I throw my great sword at Makari. It's like,
Fuck! That is twice I had a bad roll. 7. Well, and Gromma's like, fuck this, I give up. I don't know if there's a switch around here or not.
One more thing.
Can I look
So,
for the Iron Maiden? What
As
that
I was
thing is?
sniffing the Iron Maiden, did I pick up any sense of any people that might have been it might have been used on that are still in the dungeon, or
Based on what you smell, it is varieties of drops of blood of people who are dead and those who are still alive but is still being tortured to this day.
You know, it'd been a worse torture.
Or are they dead and
Asshole.
still being tortured?
dead and / or tortured?
Oh, okay. Anyways, that 17 I rolled was to help investigate for the switch.
You find it without any hesitation, and then you turn it on, then the entire room is lit up now. But the Iron Maiden is not the only torture device that you find.
Like,
Oh, what else
And-
is there? Oh,
son of a bitch.
And
Give me 1
let's-
second, guys.
And there is a lot of blood around
No, come here.
this place. What is B doing?
Jerk.
that dog is doing something.
My dog wants zoomies now!
Oh no.
Not the dog. Do you
What
have
the
a
dog
husky?
doing?
No! Black Lab!
Oh, just as bad. Yeah.
Ignore me for a minute.
Okay. Well, this would be an interesting thing to see in All Things Nerdy, episode 14 or 15.
Oh.
I mean, I'm literally just running around and pulling people right now.
Yep. Alright. And also, based on the other, you don't know what other traps there are yet, but there is a shit ton of blood, and it is like sending chills down your spines.
Ugh. That's a little nasty.
What the fuck am I looking at?
I'm tired.
Sit your ass down.
I know.
It looks like the black lab is about to drag you back behind the couch.
That would be.
He ran back upstairs.
That would have been funny if he did.
He ran back upstairs. He's fine. I'm out of breath now.
Alright, so who wants to investigate what trap and how many there are? It depends on how your investigation rolls are.
Nat 20.
Okay, never mind. You guys.
Sorry, Nat 20 plus 3.
Oh shit, 9. Okay, never
Alright,
mind.
so
I got a
There-
16 again.
there is 5 more traps. Well, 5 more torture devices.
Do I know them all? Jesus, fuck
Alright,
me.
how about this?
Gee.
Each of us, all 4 of us will roll an investigation check. Uck, you have the option to hold on to that roll or re-roll.
Nope. I'm rerolling.
19.
Alright, so...
Let's go 19.
Wow, you both got 19. So,
I'll re-roll again.
I got 13 on my roll.
Oh, that was worse. Okay,
What did you get?
now I'll just keep my first roll. I won't investigate further.
What was your first roll?
16.
Alright, so let's go in alphabetical order here. So, Uck, you find a torture device that rips off your limbs. Makari, you find one that rips your torso off of your legs. Grom finds
So
an
basically
electric chair.
That's the best one here. Oh.
And as for Merlin, he finds an execution block.
So a guillotine.
Well,
Yes.
No,
Pretty
no,
much.
no, no, no.
blocks where you get
An
beheaded.
execution block is where you just get beheaded by an executioner, but via an axe.
Okay, but it's got the same general premise as like a guillotine.
Yeah,
Yeah, guillotine is just a more expensive version of that.
and to make sure
Right,
they don't
okay.
run away.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
How would you guys react to the
These-
traps that... How would you guys react to the devices that you found?
Makari doesn't. He's seen them too many times.
Merlin's fur would be on edge. He'd be growling the fuck at these things.
Makari's
Like,
just
he is
walking away
annoyed.
from
He
the
is
children.
pissed.
Yeah.
Are we sure this is a torture room?
Yes?
This is just executioning.
Hold on. Let me... Okay. That's a 15. Wait, I'm gonna hold that thought. Okay, nope, that's a 13. So, I rolled a history check for Grom. He's having PTSD looking at that electric chair because that was how he was tortured from when he was under the enslavement.
Grom. Grom. Slaps the back of the head. Grom!
Sorry, what is going on?
Get your head out of the gutter. We need to go.
You're right.
Merlin is going to walk over to Grom and just like brush his body against him, like saying, "Hey, if you want to calm down, just pet me. Give me a pet." Like, obviously, he can't say that, but he's just kind of like nudging him.
And as you... Okay, I'm gonna roll an athletics check. But... Because he does want to give you uppies.
I was like, "Where's this going?" I was so confused. I was like, "Where's this going? Is he gonna want
15.
uppies?"
Yeah, you got uppies in your wolf form.
Absolute cinema.
Yes, absolute. Exactly what Dreaded Shadow would say if he was here right now, just saying. Oh, man. Alright, so. After you guys leave, Merlin calms Grom down. So, which hole would that be that we just investigated? Between 1 to 5.
That was the one with the bloody drips.
Mm-hmm.
Which number would that be, though?
The second one from the left.
Yeah.
you said the second one from the left.
Okay, so that's 2. So we got 1, 3, 4, and 5 left. Where do you guys want to go? I'm gonna roll a d4 for Grom's decision making. Okay, far left is his decision, aka vote.
You know what? I think I will do the same. I will also roll d4. Oh, jeez. I lost my original roll. Damn it.
3.
Yeah, you're
1.
deciding.
First one from the left.
You're deciding tunnel 4.
3.
I got 1.
Okay, so Grom and Merlin is saying tunnel 1. Makari and Merlin is saying hole 3. Well, no, hole 4. So tunnel 4. Sorry,
Hold on.
Alright,
I'm sorry. Did you just say that Merlin picked Tunnel 4?
I said that on accident. I meant to say Makari.
Merlin did
because
not pick Tunnel 4.
Yeah, you two have similar sounding names.
No, I get it. It's very confusing.
Kari,
Alright.
Maryland, Mod 4. Okay.
Alright, how about this? Since we're 50-50. We play a game of rock, paper, scissors. The winner. If I win, we're going tunnel 1. If you win, we're going tunnel 4.
Okay. I'll do this.
Alright, so I'm gonna have my
Hey,
hands
hold on.
out of frame. So that you don't
Hold on,
call
hold on.
bullshit.
Okay.
Before you do that, Merlin Makari goes up to Uck. Uck,
Yeah.
you must listen to me.
I
Listen
whisper.
to me.
Okay.
Whispering
back.
to Uck.
Okay.
Throw
Back to the
rock.
chair.
He always throws scissors.
Don't worry. He doesn't know I know the secret technique.
Alright.
Pulls out a gun.
No. Wait there. Okay, you ready?
Alright, ready?
I have a gun.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
What'd you get?
Whips out great sword.
No, what'd you get? Rock, paper, scissors.
Just like, fuck you! Actually,
Great sword beats everything.
Great
Throw
sword.
rock.
One beats great
whip out
sword.
rock.
Wait, no, wait,
so
wait,
it's
wait,
like,
hold on,
I pull
hold on,
great
hold on,
sword. Ha!
hold on, hold on.
What the?
Gun beats great sword.
Hello, purple.
Son of a bitch!
I just pull out a Nerf gun.
I almost knocked over my drink for that maneuver. That was risky.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
let's
lie,
actually
that
do
was
this.
that was funny from when I pulled out a Nerf gun saying gun beats sword.
I mean, would it though?
Yes. Alright, for real this time.
It probably would,
Rock,
honestly.
paper, scissors, shoe.
Scissors,
Alright, what'd you get? I got rock.
I can
rock.
stab you now.
It's a tie. Alright. Makari, you're go now. And if you think that I
throw-
use scissors all the time, you're a fucking liar.
What?
Alright, fine.
Oh, I got this,
Fine.
Mokari.
No. He called me a liar. I have to beat his ass now. I have to.
With the power of friendship, I know we can win.
Alright. What'd you get?
Everything. Because I cast
doesn't
minor
help.
illusion.
That's cheating. What did you get?
I got paper. Alright, let's go again.
I had
Alright.
scissors. I knew it.
Alright, let's go again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! What'd you get? I got scissors. Alright! Alright, here we go. Here we go again.
Guys, again!
Alright, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What'd you get? I got rock. Fuck off. Alright.
No
alright.
way!
Alright. 1, 2, 3, shoot. What'd you get? I got rock.
I have scissors.
Eat my dick.
Hey!
Did you say that in character or out of character?
Oh, in character all the way.
Eat dick.
I would hope so. I don't want to eat dick.
Take me out to dinner first, then we can fuck later.
Nah,
Makari, roll persuasion.
I would, but you're a little bit too ugly for my taste, big guy.
I was laughing at Peace reaction.
That was a good one. That was good.
What was good?
It was
What Grom said?
Yeah.
Take me out to dinner
That was
first,
funny.
then we can fuck later. Absolute
Yeah, I would,
cinema
but you're the-
dialogue. Like, you got fucking rizzed, dude.
Unfortunately, I would, but
And then Ankh
unfortunately,
responded
you're
with
not
something
my
like
type.
really fun.
That's fine.
Oh,
I was just
swing and a
poking fun
miss.
at you anyway.
Yeah, I was too. Anyways, let's go down this hallway now.
Alright,
Wasted enough
so
time.
hallway 4 it is. Seems how I lost fair and square. We're going 1 next time. Because fuck you.
I want to go 5. Next.
After he says that, he just gives you the bird going,
Grom is still holding me, correct?
Wrong way, Grom. I'm behind you.
yeah, he looked behind himself and he just gives you the fee.
I mean in
What's the
front.
bird?
Makari and I were by the 4th door.
Alright, fine. You win.
Sure.
Alright. He's still holding you
Ram is
like
still holding me
his
though,
one
right?
arm. Yeah, he's like holding you like this. And then he's
Oh.
just gonna put you down. Being like, alright. Second room. Let's see what we can find. And then he
Merlin
just,
is then gonna run ahead with the rest of the group and just
Before-
start sniffing at the ground.
before he does that, he wants to high five you.
What?
I'm gonna look at him with like I'm gonna turn my head because I'm still in wolf form at this. I'm like, what do you want from me?
High five.
I can't. I can't. So I'm like just like trying to get him to like move his hand down to my level.
It is at your level. What are you talking about?
Okay, so is it like this? Like is it flat towards the ground?
It's by the ground. But at the level to where you can reach him.
Yeah, I'm gonna lift my paw and I'm just gonna give him a high five. Or
And then the rest of us just go into the room.
and I'm gonna lead the way because happy wolf mode. He's gonna
Alright.
sniff ahead.
So the other room that you find is, so by the looks of it, it appears to look like a pond that is in the cave, but it ain't in the ordinary color.
Allow me to roll investigation to lick the water.
No, you are not
No.
licking the water.
I fail.
I want to sniff the area. Can I just like sniff around to try to determine if it's like dangerous or anything?
How about you use your nature for that?
I could use my nature for that. Knowing that I grew up in a forest, would I know that the liquid that the pond is poisonous or not?
Yes.
I don't even need to roll.
Druid, you're welcome.
Matter
I
of
didn't- I
fact,
didn't even
I
need to-
will roll an investigation so that you're not alone.
I didn't even need to roll nature check. I just fucking knew. As soon. Hold on. What
Hey,
color is the pond
You're
again?
welcome.
Green.
It's not confirmed yet. I rolled a 19, and it's red because it's blood.
I would know.
Merlin's gonna
Tastes
see this
like
pond.
apple juice.
And as soon as he sees one of them go for the pond, Merlin is just going to jump in front, kind of like headbutt them back, and just bark at them,
Whoa there,
Pretty
saying
bud.
sure
like,
you
"Dude,
can
get the
go
frick
in and
back."
out of. I'm pretty sure you can go in and out of wild shape at will, right?
I'm actually unsure. Let me check.
Yeah, so... And of course, as you guys take a good look at the blood pond, there is a skeleton floating, and there's another body, but it still has flesh. And it ain't...
No, I actually can't change back to normal on my own. I have to wait 2 hours after casting my spell before I can turn back.
Damn.
Either that
Wait.
or I fall unconscious or die.
Okay.
Or fall to 0 HP.
Wait.
And you're all at full HP right now.
May
How long has
roll
it been since we entered the dungeon?
Oh yeah.
You guys had a long rest at the end of last session.
No. How long has it been since we entered the dungeon? In world.
I'd say about 20, 25 minutes.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Oh,
So,
Wait.
you guys have been in here for 30 minutes.
No, I'm still in wolf form for at least another hour and a half.
Can I roll
So
investigation?
yeah, I'm using my
Find
wolf-like
broken
abilities to just
Yeah.
knock them back.
Hey, I hate
they're-
to be that guy, but you're talking over Penguin.
Sorry.
And to answer your question, you may roll an investigation if you want to.
Yes.
Ooh, 21.
21.
So, you see that one skeleton has decayed bones, and the other that still has flesh on it is a fresh corpse with peeled off skin. So all you see is just muscle. What the fuck?
I guess that's what I this.
Can I walk over to him and, like, sniff him?
Team Ghost Trick with the fucking raid, let's go.
Hey, thanks for the raid!
Where is it? Where is it? Hold on.
Where's
I
what?
have it. I.
Oh my god.
The stars, you're making love to me.
Actually, you know what? I have dice for this very reason. I specifically ordered a d20 specifically for when I wild shift into a wolf. I have a dice for this reason. I'm going to use it.
Yeah, what were you playing and how is the stream? Alright, so based on what all is going on, I'm gonna roll an investigation to see if I can identify rather if it's male or female. I'm not counting that. It did not land flat, so I'm gonna roll again. That's a 7. Grom has a hard time identifying the gender of the corpse that still has flesh on it.
That's.
Can I
14
walk
plus,
over to...
17. I got a 17
On what?
investigation. See if it was a male or female. It doesn't even really matter though, but whatever.
It's a female, and why Grom had a hard time is because of the chest size.
I see.
Damn, she flat as a board.
She is not flat. She has something.
What?
It's not noticeable, though. But Merlin is going to walk over to the body that's, like, sticking out of the water and just kind of, like, sniff around to try to determine if the reason they died was because of the water that they're in.
It's just blood, bro. No, I'm pretty sure the reason that they died was they got their skin peeled off, my brother.
I know,
Yeah,
but
they-
I also kind of want to try to figure out why. So
It
I'm
appears
just...
that it's just
I'm
a dead
trying to
body
see if it
accumulating.
might have been the blood.
Okay.
That's fair.
Merlin still just wants to check the body, okay? Yeah, that's not bad. That's a 15 for investigation.
It is their blood. And you don't know how they lost their skin.
Merlin is just gonna, after sniffing the body and determining that their blood is in the water, his head is gonna perk up. He's gonna look back at the rest of the group. His ears are down and back. He's just like, and he's walking back over to the rest of the group looking really sad. And he's also just pawing at the air, like pointing at the water and then pointing at them and then pointing back at the water with his paw.
You wanted to drink
I'm just
it?
gonna say Makari.
I'm gonna shake my head vigorously.
Leaning on the wall, just waiting for somebody to give him the go to leave because he doesn't like this room.
If you
Can I roll investigation to see if there's like anything else in here
yes.
besides this pond? Okay. 18.
So as you look around, you notice that there are some barrels, but there is one or two that seems suspicious looking.
Merlin, can you sniff the barrels, please?
He's
No,
gonna
no,
give
no.
you a quick nod and
I
he's
gotta-
gonna walk over to the barrel.
I have a better idea.
He's not gonna do anything. He's just walking over to the barrel.
Okay.
So
What was your idea?
I was gonna roll an investigation to see which one is normal and which ones are a trap. Okay, so that's a 12. So he identifies that one. He identifies that one of them is a mimic because there's some vein designs look from like a gap between its mouth, and he's like, "Yup, that one's a mimic."
Can I attack the one that you point as a mimic?
Firebolt.
Okay, you got that.
Hold that thought.
Remember, I walked over towards the barrel.
Alright, I'm gonna roll investigation again, and that is not a good roll. That is a 7. Okay, so Merlin, do you wanna try to investigate which one is the other mimic?
I'm checking all the barrels. So I know one of them is a mimic. I'm checking the other to see if any of them are mimics as well.
I don't mean to be that guy, but I do literally have a spell called Identify.
Investigation
Why
is
didn't
more
you say
fun,
that
if you
sooner?
ask me. Alright,
Okay.
what did you roll?
I got a 17.
So you identify which one. You were able to identify the other mimic, but the good thing about it is that they are still sleeping and they don't seem like that they are dangerous.
I have an idea.
Are you?
Can I throw one of the mimics into the pond?
That would be a bad idea, so no.
No.
So-
Merlin's just
after-
gonna quickly take his head up and shake his head.
After
It's like,
one of
no.
them wakes up, the one that's in front of Merlin just wakes up and just looks confused because it doesn't know if you're a friend or if you are a foe.
Oh no.
So, what you're saying is that we could have a mimic.
Merlin, quick,
At the
use
sight-
charisma.
Merlin, use your animal handling on this shit. Actually, you know what?
I'm gonna
Roll charisma on this shit.
Yeah.
Roll charisma?
I'm gonna slowly walk up to the mimic that had just woken up, and I'm going to attempt to communicate with him to tell him, hey,
Got-
we're
I
not
got
gonna
a
hurt
13.
you.
On charisma.
Charisma, eh? My only negative roll. Oh, fuck yeah!
What did you get?
Natural 20! But it doesn't count as a natural 20, it's a 19!
Alright, so Makari's
I have negative one
able
charisma.
to communicate with them, and you pretty much do let them know, saying, hey, we're not here to hurt you, we're not with
Merlin.
whoever is trapping you here, we're just here to help out whoever is enslaved and bring justice against whoever is pulling the bullshit strings.
Merlin, not Makari.
No, it was Merlin. He rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, I know, but you said Makari.
Oh, yeah,
You
my
did.
bad. Alright, so after the mimics do shapeshift into different items, and here's the best part about that. They can shapeshift
Sword.
into whichever weapon they see suiting you.
Are we getting a mimic sword?
Oh.
If you want a mimic sword, you can have one. Like, matter of fact, alright, how about this? So, Ak is 1, Grom is 2, Makari's 3, Merlin is 4. Who is getting the mimic swords? That's twice I rolled a 4 on a decision. Merlin, you have dual-wielding mimic swords now.
Why does Merlin
I
get
have-
all the wild animals that we raise
Hold
up?
on.
Because he's a
Hold on.
druid.
But
I just... Why do I get both of them? Why can't one of them go to one of my other companions?
Because... Fuck you.
apparently
Alright.
I'm off with dual swords.
You can have one of them, but the other, I'm not counting 4. Alright, Makari, you also have one.
What does it turn
Alright,
into?
so while still in wolf form, this mimic is gonna shapeshift into a longsword. Merlin's gonna pick him up with his mouth because he's still in wolf form, and he's just gonna swing his head around.
And then,
He's gonna turn to the group with a glisten in his eyes, and he's just like, his tail's wagging like crazy.
so, design-wise, imagine a Soul Calibur sword meets a Devil May Cry blade.
I was thinking of the that one. I think it's a Dark Souls boss. It's like a giant. No, it's an
That-
Elden Ring boss. It's
No,
this
it was-
giant wolf with a sword.
It was Dark Souls 3.
Is it Dark Souls? Oh, it is Dark Souls. I couldn't remember if it was Dark Souls or.
So, how do you guys... And he's like, holy shit. You guys have shape-shifting weapons now? Yup. You guys are a certified badass.
Merlin is gonna sit down. He's gonna have his longsword and his tail is still wagging. He's just looking at.
Okay, so here are the weapons I am proficient in. Boomerang, club, crossbow, dagger, dart, great club, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, shortbow, sickle, sling, spear, and ikla.
So, based on...
Merlin's got a lot of proficiencies
Ikla.
So,
weapon-wise, and it's wild.
Merlin gets a one-handed sword, and Makari gets a dagger that looks like Song Jinwoo's dagger from Solo Leveling.
Which one?
Yeah, which dagger?
He gets like 3
His first
different types
one.
of daggers. Oh, the Serpent's Blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
the
And
serpent's
then here's my
fang,
sword.
but with a veiny design to
So
add
what,
some
that
touches
would be-
into it. And there's some fleshy
And-
bits to where it screams Soul Calibur Soul Edge vibes.
And here's my sword.
Pretty much something like that. For Merlin.
But that's his order. Okay.
I've got a quarterstaff, and I also have a freaking longsword.
A one-handed
I'm-
longsword, might we add.
I got this
You
bum-ass
said
great
dagger
sword.
for me. You said dagger for me.
Yes.
So there's a couple daggers that I could add. Would it be dagger of venom that would be the closest?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's close. Yeah.
I actually have to add this to my inventory. That's right. Ooh, fun! I get to find a weapon that matches the description, or at least comes close to it.
Yeah, so you guys pretty much have, like, the soul edge blades of D&D. So, after Grom notices that Uck feels a bit down, he just puts his hand on his shoulder, being like, "It's okay, bud. There's always the next
Can I
time to have a
investigate
badass
the
weapon."
last barrel? Can I investigate what could be inside the last barrel?
You can investigate what's in the barrels. Matter of fact, I'll do it too.
Can I get
That
the dancing
21.
longsword?
Makari, like before any of them decided they were
Wait,
going to be friendly.
Who rolled a 21?
I did.
Damn, so you find that there is money in there as well as some useful potions.
Yes. I take all the money.
Actually, no. I would assume actually
Are the
vicious
potions
longsword would make
unlabeled?
much more sense instead of dancing longsword.
So I got an
Unlabeled
11
potions.
on investigation, and what he finds, and what Grom finds, is that there are bullets, but he doesn't know which calibers. So he pretty much just says, "Fuck it, I may as well take whichever ones fit my gun." Why are you raising your hand like that, bro?
Because I have a question about my sword.
Wait, they don't love you like I love you.
So, because these are both mimics, I would assume they're both magical swords.
Yes.
And based on that, I've got two swords here that I think would be very interesting. However, now I'm at a dilemma of not sure which one to use. I could use the vicious longsword, or I could use the dancing longsword.
I would say
What
go
do you guys think I
whichever
should
one
use?
you think suits you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a vicious longsword.
I could do vicious dagger too.
As much as I like the description for the dancing longsword, the vicious longsword matches my character.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to know what the description for the vicious longsword is?
What's up?
Is it
When you roll a 20 on your attack roll, it's a magic weapon. Target takes an extra 7 damage of the weapon's type.
Yeah, that's what the vicious dagger is too.
It's pretty good.
Oh wait,
Yeah, mine is you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. You can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the blade. The poison remains for 1 minute or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature. That creature must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 2d10 poison damage
Do you have a pass
and
that you can
become
follow on
poisoned
kick?
for 1 minute. This dagger can't be used again until the next dawn. So essentially, I can poison some fuck-ass dude for 10 turns.
So, as you guys head out of the
Oh,
room,
and it's piercing.
you
Wait.
hear a conversation, and you notice that Makari and Grom notices that it is the guards, and
Oh,
you have two options here.
wait.
Do you want to hide from
Before
them
we
or sneak around?
Okay. Before we do that, how much money was found in the barrel earlier?
25 platinum.
25 platinum. Gimme! I am shit.
So he took all of that?
Yep.
All mine. That's all mine. Screw
So-
those potions. we
Dude,
don't need
that's
'em.
so overpowered! Holy crap!
Yeah, you
Can I-
guys
Okay,
are
Mr.
fucking
Mimic Sword.
stacked.
Okay, Mr.
Dude,
Mimic.
25 platinum is like the
Mr.
highest
Man.
currency in this.
Can I do an investigation to see how many guards there are?
Yes. But you're gonna want to be cautious as you do that.
16.
There's 4. So you have the options to either hide from them until they go away, sneak past them, or fight them.
I didn't really roll high on stealth, but there's a 14 pass.
I'm gonna hold
Merlin's
that
gonna
thought.
hide in one of the barrels.
Ock, Merlin, you guys should also roll a stealth check.
Stealth? You know what? If I fail on stealth, can I roll a
Ooh.
charisma check to...
That's actually so much
Hey,
better than
hey,
I thought it would
hey,
be.
hey.
Hell yeah.
What's 9 plus 10?
11.
21.
What the why are you saying it's 11?
Because
I got
rolled an
19.
Alright, so
Oh.
Merlin, Grom,
I hide.
what did you guys get?
I got an 11 for stealth.
I got a 14.
19.
So you guys all successfully sneak past, but Ock and Merlin almost alerted the guards on accident.
Makari, you mean?
Okay.
You mean Makari?
Yeah, fuck.
Damn.
No, I get it. There's 2 of us with the same first letter. It's
But-
confusing.
I ain't gonna lie, this green
Yeah.
lighting goes kinda hard though.
It kind of does.
Yeah, I should do this more often when I'm streaming. Like, this actually, no lie, goes hard when it comes to lighting. So, you guys go to hole 1. And you're not... And you were not heard once, exempting for 1 guard. I'm gonna roll an investigation for them to see whether or not if they hear you. That's a 19, so... Alright, so odd numbers is Uck, even numbers is Makari.
Can I roll charisma to
Nope.
lower their guard? Ah.
You alerted him.
You're gonna try to seduce the guard?
I want to seduce the guard to make them our friends, and they can give us like a tour of the place.
Alright, so... After you guys
Hey, how you
enter
doing,
the
buddy?
room, he's trying to get you off guard. It's a big open area. Like, it's a...
Question.
You don't know
who-
what
who-
type
who
of
did
tunnel
you
it
alert?
is yet.
Or who alerted him?
And you... I said no on a charisma check.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
was
no,
just
I
rolling
was-
to
I
see
was
what
gonna
would have
s-
happened.
I was just gonna straight, like, weave around the back of him and backstab him.
Roll a stealth check and
like-
see if it'll work.
Merlin's gonna distract him. He's gonna run towards him with his mouth. He's not gonna do anything. He's just running towards him with his sword in his.
Can I roll against it?
Intimidatingly.
Him with that.
Yeah, there is too much going on at once. I cannot have my brain register what all is going on at once.
Sorry.
Okay, so what happened is that I'm going to be weaving around to the back of him to go for a backstab or a neck slit or a throat slit kill, while Merlin is going to run up as a wolf with a sword in his mouth to distract him.
So that's...
Mhm.
Alright, so I want you guys to do the appropriate rolls. Stealth for Makari, performance for Merlin.
Intimidation. It would be intimidation.
Yeah.
I already rolled a 7. Again, what the fuck? It doesn't matter.
Ooh.
I fail.
Actually, intimidation.
Alright, I'm
Oh.
gonna do 2 rolls.
That's a 13.
So he's like, oh shit. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll 1 for...
Merlin's probably gonna trip over himself a little bit on the way there.
Oh, that's a critical fail.
Never mind. Maybe
So-
we're good.
Yeah, for Grom, he tries to sneak past them, but they fail. Alright, so... Okay, 19. That's a bit better. So, I'm gonna use that 19 roll for the attack. He gets a clean headshot. But something that he... And I'm gonna be
He gets a headshot on
100%
who?
it. He gets a headshot on the guard. That's a
Oh,
bot.
okay. Bots.
Get-
Be gone.
Get fucked, bot.
Get bonked.
Yeah, fuck them bots.
Fuck them.
Don't fuck the bots.
Stab the bot
That's
You
not
right in
can't
the
what
tell
I
me
eye.
meant.
what to do.
Like, there was a bot that was trying to be like, hey, I enjoy your content, and I want
they
to
said
give you my
they enjoy
Discord.
your
Nope, we
content,
ain't
so
doing
don't
that shit.
fuck the bot.
So, the guard gets shot in the forehead, and he just instantly falls, but something that Grom was willing to do is that he failed to sneak, and he was like, you know what? I may as well just have their body as a distraction, and then we haul ass after this kill. And it alerted the 3 guards that was in the same room as that one. Everybody roll
Makes
stealth
sense.
check again.
Super
Shit.
sneaky. Super
Wow.
sneaky.
Come on,
Fuck!
sneaks! No sneaks! That's 11.
Wait.
That's an 11.
Alright, so everybody except for Uck managed to find a good hiding spot. Uck was caught.
Can I roll charisma to make them my allies?
Nope, you're rolling initiative because fuck you.
Damn it! So hey,
I'm
man.
also going to roll initiative, but from the hidey hole that I'm in.
I'm a...
17.
I got a 9. Which I'm fine with going later because that gives me an even bigger advantage. And also, since I'm still technically hidden, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright,
Perfect. So
Merlin,
wonderful. I'm
hold that
going-
thought on rolling because I am getting everyone's checked out.
Oak is like, hello,
Oh, that's
boys. How are we doing this fine evening? The guards are like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Prepare to die!
Alright,
What are you doing here? Answer our question.
This is a secure facility. Where'd you come from?
Okay.
Your mother.
Fi-
Shit. They did not like that one.
Nice. Where'd you come from? Your mother.
From thine mother's bosom.
From your mother's-
Not the bosom. Not the bosom.
Alright. So that. Alright, Merlin, what'd you get for initiative if you've rolled?
That motherfucker on his phone.
Get off your goddamn phone. We playing D&D.
Sorry, something popped up on my phone. I wanted to check it real quick. We're good now.
That's a soundboard if we've ever heard one. Just get off your goddamn phone. We playing D&D.
The ladies can wait. D&D is now.
Yeah.
I ain't got no girl. What you talking about?
I don't. I've had 4, and I haven't been
Congrats.
able to find one since then.
Lucky, I
Can
haven't
we
got a
get this
single
fight
one.
underway? I don't want to die soon.
Alright.
Agreed.
I don't know.
I'm still hiding.
What did you get for initiative?
Oh, I got a 17.
No, I'm talking to B.
Wow.
I got everyone's.
I got an
except for
11
B's.
to myself.
Oh.
You didn't want me to roll initiative right away.
Alright, so Uck, you are up.
Do you want me to roll now, though?
Yes.
I mean, technically, I'm still hidden.
You are hidden, but you can do what Makari did and roll initiative while you're hiding.
I will do that. That is a 12.
Alright, how about this? We play a game of rock, paper, scissors. If I win, Grom is going first. If you win, Merlin goes first. Alright, ready?
You're on, buddy.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright, ready?
Ready.
Okay, you win.
Okay. Can I execute? Wait, what's...
Alright,
Quick
so
question. What does the health look like for these guards?
they are the same as you guys, to where at
20.
most you are at... Alright, so at most they are at 32.
Okay, that's not bad.
So,
Oh,
Uck,
Okay.
you are up first. What
Can I,
is your
like-
first move going to be?
So wait, what's like the positioning right now? Are they surrounding me? Do they got me cuffed? Like, are they holding my arms?
They
Are
have
they,
you
like, 10 feet
surrounded,
away?
but they are not cuffing you.
Okay, so like, are they close or like 5 feet away?
They're 5 feet away and they're making a triangle around you.
A triangle? Sick. I can't punch one in the throat anymore. Damn it. I'll just swing my greatsword around. See if it. Yeah, I'll grab my greatsword and I'll spin around.
Alright.
So I'll
Let's see
roll
what you get.
slashing. That's a 7, and I'll roll. Would it be athletics to see if I hit all of them?
Or it could also... Athletics or acrobatics if you're... Acrobatics if
If
you're
I'm
doing
just
it with
spinning
style.
around on the
Athletics
ground.
if you're just swinging.
I'm not very stylish, so it would be athletics,
Fair.
which would be 21. So 7 damage to all of them.
Guards 1 and 2 got a scratch on their stomach. And you almost cut their stomachs open to where their intestines would have poked out.
Been a pleasure playing with you boys.
So what guard 1 is going to do is that he's going to charge at you and try to bonk you in the head with a hammer.
How tall is he?
6'2".
6'2".
I got a 17
Damn,
on
he's
the
short.
I got a 17 on the dice, so that almost did something. So you have the option to either dodge or catch it. But you gotta choose your decision carefully because guard 2 is also gonna try to attack you regardless of your decision.
Can I catch it and then roll athletics? To see if I can throw him towards guard 2.
It depends on what you roll.
Alrighty, I'll catch it and let me roll athletics real quick. And I'll roll him over. That's a 7.
Yeah, so you just try to lift him up, but you just like have it to where he's like, oh, well, I'm hanging off of my own weapon now. This is embarrassing. But now it is guard 2's turn, and he is going to, and they are going to aim at your chest. And it's with a gun too, so.
His friend is right in front of me. Or are they like off at an angle?
Alright, I got an 11 on the dice, so it just bounces off. Because the left chest part of your armor, it's bulletproof. So it just bounces off, and you just look at him being like, that tickled.
Nice try, buddy.
Merlin, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
If they haven't seen me, I'm still gonna hide.
They know you're here
think
now because of Uck.
What? What?
Fuck.
How? I'm genuinely confused on how they found you if they're all distracted on me.
They have a... How they know you're here is because of the loud gunshot. Because Grom was like, okay, this is a risk that I'm willing to take, but the question is, will it be worth it?
So they know there's one other person with a gun.
Yes. But they don't
So
know
they
the
don't
rest of you.
specifically know. Okay.
They don't know that the rest
So-
of you are here yet. So you do have
So
the
they
option
know
to
where
sneak
I
attack
am,
them.
Or no.
They don't know where you are.
They know there's someone
I'm
else in the
gonna-
room besides me. You could just lay low if that.
I think I might do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably hide behind wherever I am currently for as long as possible.
Are you gonna try to sneak attack them from a safe distance?
Not this turn.
Okay, so...
I got to find.
So we can say it's Grom's turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so first roll is gonna be a stealth check. That's a critical fail, but I'm gonna roll again for the attack. So Grom is like, okay, if you hurt my friends, you answer to me, and he just tries to throw a punch, but a guard 3 just catches it. But this leaves an opening for Makari, given the fact that it is his turn now. How would you exploit the opening?
I'm going to jump out of my hiding spot, and I'm going to pull both daggers out, and I'm going to go for the neck, and I'm just going to stab with all of my might. Just stab straight down, both of them. Wait, actually, where are they compared to me?
Yeah,
How close am I?
you're 3 feet away from guard 3, but they don't know that you're here. So
Okay,
here's
perfect.
a little...
So I'm
So here's a fun thing. With the 2 daggers, you can choose which one you want to use, and
I
a
can use
special
both. I have
effect
two
can
weapon
happen
fighting.
if you use the mimic dagger.
I actually can use both. I have 2 weapon fighting, so I guess I'll use the mimic dagger as my main action, and my regular stupid fucking dagger as my bonus. So does a... And I said I have an advantage on this since it's a sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Does a 21 hit?
It doesn't just hit. You stab them in the back of the neck, and the mimic is drinking the blood out of the wound of the guard to
Perfect.
make
And then
sure
with
that
my
it
other
is
dagger.
strong enough to make sure that it can fight by your side.
Perfect. Wonderful. And then with my other attack, do I still have advantage? Fuck it. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, but you didn't really have to do that given the fact that you insta-killed them.
I don't care. Makari is angry because he's in this place again, and also because guards were called. So he stabbed them in the back of the neck, and he also wrapped the other dagger around and slit his stomach.
Ow.
Oh,
You basically performed a
Dude.
He
Mortal
is one
Kombat
angry little
fatality on him.
bean.
Alright, it is now Donut's turn.
Go, Donut, go!
And he's gonna...
Go. Attack into crime.
He's gonna
Bite their
web
neck.
guard 1 to make sure that he's not able to let go of the hammer. And that's a 10.
Wouldn't he also web my hand?
No.
Okay.
So you should be fine in theory, depending on the percentile. 27. So he accidentally webs you in the process, but you're able to break out of it. And
Okay,
the
that'll
guard just tries to get out, but it just feels gross as it happens.
So wait, his hand is stuck onto the hammer? Or is he just stuck on the wall?
The hands are stuck on the hammer for a bit,
Okay.
which gives you an
Perfect.
advantage.
Who's... Is it my turn again?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. So guard 3's dead.
And
you know
guard
what? Let's
1
group
is
them.
not able to fight back right now because he's webbed.
Yeah, and I'm holding him up on the ground. You know what? Where's guard 2?
He is right in front of you right now.
You know what? I'm gonna roll strength and throw guard 1 into guard 2. Let's see. That's a 23.
So you do that, but in the process, the hammer breaks in half.
Not my problem.
So it's not a warhammer anymore. And there's still webs on their hands, but they are afraid to touch anything else. So they start to feel paranoid.
They're ugh.
So
So
unarmed attack for guard 1. 7. That didn't do shit.
oh wait, should I have... Never mind. I guess that wouldn't have done damage if I'd thrown them into each other.
Alright, guard 2. That's a 4. That... Wow, I am having shit rolls right now. Merlin, it's your
Understandable.
turn.
All right, cool beans.
I hate these
So I have
dice
a quick
right
question.
now.
I have a quick question. Which of the guards are still alive?
1 and 2, because 3 was insta-killed last round robin.
Right. So Merlin, knowing that the tides are a little bit more in favor, he's just gonna stay put again.
Wow, alright.
I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm not doing that. Merlin is going to jump out of where he's hiding, long sword in mouth, and he's going to make a slash and attack on guard number 2.
Roll for damage.
Does a 6 hit?
No.
Merlin is just flailing the sword around, and it's going to fall out of his... He's going to run over...
So, unarmed attack for Grom. Oh, that's a good roll. I don't... What's his bonus for unarmed attack? Because I got a 16 on the dice. Or we can also say it's acrobatics. Wait, no, athletics. So that's a 18. So he just goes Conan style and just bonks them on the top of the head to where they are knocked out unconscious. Were you going for guard 1 or 2?
For me,
Yes.
my original target was guard number 2, but I missed. So
I don't know if I spelt that right, but they are unconscious now. Makari,
ooh,
it is your turn now. What are you doing?
Cool. How far is the guard from me?
They are 6 feet away from They are 6 feet away from Uck, and they are pretty much like right beneath you at this point.
Perfect. Can I?
Fucking great.
Can I drop a fat firebolt and then drop down with my dagger and stab him from above?
You're basically saying you want to pull a super move on him?
I mean, if you want to call it that, yeah.
go for it, buddy.
Pull a fighting game super move on him.
Oh, wait, does he know I'm there? Like, does he know I'm above him?
After he looks
Oh,
up at
missed.
you, yes.
Well, I mean, the firebolt I did cast downwards, and it does have... Does it have AoE damage, or is it just contact? Okay, so I rolled low on that one, I'm not gonna lie. I rolled an 8 on the firebolt to hit.
That
But I
didn't
am
do
still
much of
dropping.
anything.
Okay, but I am still dropping down, and I am going to stab the fuck out of him. Where's my dagger? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Come on, don't fail me. 10.
Okay. Where is it? D10. $65, so it's a hit.
Perfect. So, dropping down, I shoot my firebolt and miss completely. And then I just say, fuck it. Pull out the mimic dagger and go for a straight down stab.
Which body part
not-
are you gonna aim for?
Not particularly aiming for a specific body part, because if I do, I'm going to have to roll another thing at disadvantage for it, so I'm just going to hope it hits him.
Yeah, what? And what's your roll?
I rolled a 10, and then you got a 65 to percentage to hit.
Yeah, so
Okay, I'll just roll again then. Okay, so that's a dirty 20 to hit.
so you get him right into his chest.
With the mimic dagger, I should specify.
Yep. That's
Perfect.
twice you insta-killed someone in this fight.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you pretty much got an overpowered dagger.
He's not overpowered, he's just pissed off.
The dagger.
And also using his environment to his advantage.
Alright, so with guard 2, you guys have the option to either interrogate him or kill him.
Makari is not taking prisoners. He takes out the dagger and looks at the guard.
I'm gonna
You either-
roll strength to hold him back.
Alright, so Grom is voting to interrogate.
I weakly hold Makari back.
What'd you roll?
A
I
5.
rolled a 5.
Alright, you know what? Strength tech 2. Fuck it.
Yeah. I got a
Ooh.
6. So I break out of.
I got a
break out
dirty
of
20 on a
obscure.
strength check.
Barely
So
managed to
Grom
break
just
out.
stops you, being like, I understand that you take no prisoners, but what if we can get information out of him?
No, hold on. Specifically, I don't take prisoners here, is what I'm saying. Out of character. So he is like viciously fighting, like, let me at him. Fucking did all this shit to us.
Marlon's gonna knock him down to the ground. His sword is not in his mouth at the moment. He's gonna jump off, knock him down to the ground.
Alright, so I'm gonna use a different D20 to
I'm gonna roll a
see
strength check to see if I
intimidation.
knock him down.
I'm rolling intimidation for when he wakes up. Oh, that's good. That's a 15.
That's absolutely horrible.
What'd you get?
I'm gonna try to knock him down, but I'm not gonna. Shit. That's a 4.
So, after Guard 2 wakes up, Grom just grabs them by the collar of their clothes and lifts them up like if he's Batman, being like, why? Why are you doing this to other people? Most importantly, to me, when I was younger, along with this dragonborn over here.
Thank you.
And Guard 2 just takes a good look. I'm gonna roll a history check for them. 13, so he just takes a good look, being like, you guys have grown up since you've last escaped. I'm just doing my job. But I don't get paid enough for this.
Can I roll intimidation?
Yes, but leave the weapons out of it.
I'm not using a weapon. I'm like,
Good. Because
okay.
just have it to where it's like, okay, if I lie, I fucked up. Alright, so
18.
you made sure that he's not gonna lie. So,
Yeah.
any questions for Guard 2?
What's your
Where
daily
are the
salary?
prisoners?
Oh.
Alright, so Stormio, you first.
Where are the prisoners? Where are your slaves?
Somewhere in this cave. It's only my first
Can I
day
cut-
here, so I don't know.
Wait, what? How? Never
Can
mind.
can I cast insight to see if he's lying?
I'll do it too, so
I will also join in.
that's a
I'm gonna
critical
roll
fail.
intimidation to make him.
You
I'm
failed to see
intimidating.
if he's
Oh my
lying.
gosh!
What?
Alright,
22.
Perception. That is a 9.
Oh, okay,
That's not gonna work.
Uck just
I
takes a
intimidate him to
good
tell the
look
truth.
at him, and he can see just by how young he looks that he is not lying.
Wait, how the? So he was here back when Makari and Troll Guy were here, but he just joined today.
Troll guy? Now, that's just racist of you, Uck.
I don't. There's many inconsistencies with what this guard's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that
I'm
was
just pointing
Grom who
out-
said that.
Grom. He said he knew Grom and Makari when they first were here, but he just joined this slave ownership gig recently.
I too was enslaved growing up, but I earned my role as a guard from when I was all grown up.
Can I
So
punch
you're a
the fuck out of
traitor.
him?
Yeah. I step away.
No, even worse than that.
I don't-
Can I cast heat?
I
metal
don't
on him?
trust that. I'm gonna roll an insight check on this guy again because I don't trust that. Oh my god, fucking nat critical fail! This dice is going back in the box.
Alright,
Can I lay my
At 16.
Go back in the box.
he
Where
got
is
away
it?
with lying.
shit? Okay,
Yeah,
you know what?
no kidding, because I got a nat 1 on him.
Hey,
Wait,
hey, crazy! He ain't about to get away from this shocking grasp.
Back in the
Makari,
box.
Makari is going to.
I'm pulling out the
shocking grasp.
different dice set.
He's going to punch the shit out of him with a obviously electrically imbued fist, and he's gonna be like, "So, you got tortured, forced to work day by day, breaking your back, breaking your soul, and you decide to do the very same thing to the next of kin? You are the single most scummiest, dirtiest piece of shit that I have ever seen in my entire life, and I should kill you right now. So please enlighten me. Give me one single reason why I shouldn't toss you to an acid pit." Can I roll intimidation?
Yes.
I'm intimidated. You'll see Merlin just kind of like look at him like,
16.
fuck,
Oh,
man,
that's a
and
good
just like
roll.
back up.
So he just like backs up out of fear, being like, okay. I lied about being a slave. I was a guard since I was 16. But I don't remember how old you and Grom were at the time you were enslaved, from when we were both younger back then.
Can I roll an insight check on this guy again?
Do that.
I still
Makari
think
is
he's
not
lying
looking
to
away
us.
from them. He is dead staring.
Oh
into
my
this man's
god!
soul.
Can I not roll something good today?
No,
Actually,
I'll
Where's
roll
my
insight
luck?
as well.
Oh,
Okay, I rolled insight
on-
just to make sure.
That's a
Alright.
6!
22 on insight.
Alright, so I got a
I have all the
9.
bad rolls today. What
Uck
is
got
happening?
a 22, so Uck knew that he...
I guess this makes up for the fact I got really good rolls
so-
for my other.
Uck knows that the guard is taking accountability for lying about being a slave.
wait, I just realized I have
Wakey, wakey.
Wiki.
Alright.
I got jump scared by my own alarm.
Alright, so after this, you guys are still interrogating him. And
Makari's about one step away from casting heat metal or shatter on this dude.
I cast ball implosion.
No.
No.
Testicular torsion.
so Makari's
Tungsten ball.
intimidating, and that was all it took for the guard to say, okay, I lied about being enslaved, I lied about my first day being here. I've been around for years. I just have not been in this spot for a long time.
Okay, let's get down to the point.
Get to
Merlin's
your
gonna
monthly
sniff his
salary?
butt
And where's your
just
boss?
because it's funny.
What race is he? I should ask.
He,
Oh,
he's,
whoa
a,
there.
he's a human.
Kill him.
Merlin's just gonna sniff him around to try to pick up any scent of like any higher up.
You know what?
Okay.
Come on, dice. Please don't let me down today. That was not even in the dice tray. Come on.
Can I ask him like 2 questions real quick?
He's all ears.
What is okay? First question I have for you, buddy.
Wait.
What's your salary, and what benefits do you get? Secondly,
Why is
bring
my
us to
roll
your
so
boss. I would like to
trash?
speak to your manager.
All I know is that he is somewhere in this dungeon. I just don't know where exactly, so you're on your own on that.
Can I roll
So-
charisma to like try to change his mind and have him come with us?
Uck.
I'll allow it this time.
Thank you.
All right. So
Um,
when Merlin sniffed him out, he got a 10 for investigation.
Oh.
You failed.
So I'd assume like, yeah, I
Terrible
assume
idea.
that.
Not
I've
just
been
you.
rolling
Ak also
shit
failed.
today.
I got a 4 on charisma. That is not good.
Alright, I'm a roll charisma too. Fuck!
I'm saying if any. Did you all fail?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I quote
So-
unquote intimidate him with my greatsword now.
No. Don't do that shit. Two things. Makari is gonna cast silence on him. Can I do that?
Okari, before you do what I think you're about to do, you're gonna be no better than what they have done to many other people.
Years I have endured this.
Indeed, you
I
have,
think
but you're
it is
continuing
fair
their
from-
acts.
Makari,
Fair might not
what
be
are
just.
you doing?
Silence. 20
If
feet of straight silence. And
Makari, if you're doing this, you're not going back.
you don't know what they did to us. You have no idea the torture, the mental trauma, the abuse
Makari.
that we've gone through.
Even Grom is telling you no.
Convince me. Persuasion.
Okay.
Bet.
Persuasion. That's a 16.
You got a 16?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 7 on the dice. Okay, so persuasion. Oh, okay, so that's a 9. What did you get?
16 on persuasion.
Ak did better than Grom on persuading him.
That's fine. I was gonna say if you can't hit a 15, then yeah, but he gets 16, so Wakari isn't going to cast silence, and instead he's going to look back at the guard and shocking grasp him one more time because he's still pissed off, and then walk
That's
away.
better. Alrighty then. What should we do now with this hunk of flesh?
Kill him.
Why? Yeah, sure.
I'll do it. So after Grom says that he'll do it, he just grabs the guard.
Merlin's just gonna jump
Just-
into him and try to knock his gun away or whatever he is.
Why are we trying to
That
save
is
this man?
twice that we've had somebody talk over one another.
Oh no.
Twice! So, as I was saying, Grom just grabs R2 by the arm and stabs them in the stomach with a dagger, but it doesn't just go into the stomach, it just breaks the spine in the process.
That's a very forceful stab. Jeez.
And the last words that he says to the guard is, "The devil would have fun torturing your soul." And he just... And there's just a big splash of blood as he lets go of the guard. How would you guys react after you witnessed it? And he whispered it too, so you don't know what he said. Awkward.
Merlin would probably just sit there and just silence, just in shock.
I posted my reaction in the message channel.
I can see that.
Yep. It's just, what the fuck?
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to mute. What happened?
Oh, Rom executed the guard in the
Oh,
stomach,
perfect. Wonderful.
shattering the spine,
But you
and
don't-
splattering the blood across the wall.
And here's the thing. You guys didn't hear what he whispered to the guard.
What do you whisper?
We don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
Besides, hopefully the devil has fun torturing you in hell.
Did you hear that in character?
No, out of character.
Okay. So you guys don't know he said that in character. So he just wipes the blood on his sleeve, just like a... Hold on. Let me just grab this as an example. He pretty much does a...
Is that thing real? Whoa.
It's a prop.
Okay. Okay. Whew.
Which it would have been badass if it was real, though.
Yeah.
So, you guys are curious on what he said, but you knew what happened, and you're just in shock on what you witnessed. So, do we want to continue investigating this part of the room? Or do we want to explore more?
I mean, wait, what type of... Can I investigate to see, like, what type of room we're in?
Yes.
Okay. 17.
So, there's a pack of stairs that goes down to the exact camp that Grom and Makari went through, but you're gonna want to be hella cautious as you go there, because going in there without a strategy is a death sentence.
Would the strategy be guns blazing, question mark?
No, that's too dangerous.
Oh.
So here's what I would suggest. So our men are still investigating as far as I know of as we speak. So we gotta go around stealthily. But the question is, what would be a good way to exploit where their guard is let down?
I will be right back in a minute. I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, Should we send down Merlin,
Just don't do anything
disguised
stupid.
as another animal, and have him scout
I'm
out
looking
the
at
area?
you walk.
I am doing
Better
nothing wrong here.
Better idea? What if Donut went through? They would never suspect a spider.
Well,
Besides, Donut's very small. I say let him in. Let
as
him
a
go.
out of character is like, oh, that's a freaky weird wolf spider. That's never been here before. I wonder what that's about. But
Okay.
oh well, doesn't matter.
That's a... Okay, that's a 4. I'm gonna roll again. Okay,
Oh,
that's much better. So, that's a 17. So, Grom just, like, looks around and he sees that there's a vent. And it's big enough for everybody to fit in. And he's like... Bingo.
Event? Grom, that's kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. Let's do it.
Good idea. So, you
Merlin's
guys...
just gonna nod his head.
So everybody goes through the vents, and for as you see, Most of the prisoners are freed. Most of the guards are dead. So the main concern that you are looking for is the leader. Which that could be a cliffhanger.
Huh.
So in this room, all the guards are dead.
Most of the guards are dead. And you remember the fact, and you remember how there was a dungeon connected to the Dawnflower Manor?
Yeah.
There's a portal that is the exact same detail. Because from when Andrew was alive, he had connections with the leader, which is why he threatened Makari to bring him back into enslavement.
So there's this portal that leads back to the Dawnflower Manor.
You don't know where it leads to. And he's like, and
Oh.
Grom looks at it being like, do we want to know where this goes or should we not?
Merlin excitedly is gonna wag his tail, and he's gonna make a break for it.
I grab. Let me strength check. Grab Merlin before he runs.
I'm gonna counteract that. I'm gonna roll dexterity.
Holy shit, that's a 6. Yeah, you're out of that.
Hell yeah! It doesn't even matter. I rolled an 11.
So,
Well, 12
Merlin
actually, but
just
still.
bolts into that, and
I fall
Uck
forward.
fails to. Uck just falls, and Grom is like,
I am back.
this party is going to be the death of us. And then he just falls out of the vent and just rushes towards Merlin. And Makari has the same reaction because he's like, this party is going to be the death of me.
What's going on? I just got
So, who wants to explain what happened? Nose Ghost.
Well, shoot, me again. So pretty much,
Sorry,
we
buddy.
vented and to scout out the camp. Turns out, majority of the guards were killed, and some of the enslaved people are roaming free. And we found a portal that looked like one from the Dawnflower Manor, connecting it to the dungeon, in which Merlin is now sprinting full force towards that portal. I fell out of the vent head first, trying to catch him, and yeah.
I see.
So,
And the portal just opens itself, but it is a red one.
oh shit. Red portals never mean something good.
Worst case scenario, this might be a portal to hell.
I wouldn't say that's
Like
the
I said, I
word.
had no regard for nothing. I'm in.
I
You
sprint
enter
after
a pocket
Merlin.
dimension. You enter a pocket dimension that appears to look like a throne room. You
Shit.
stepped into the boss area.
God. I run after Merlin.
Grom just walks in being like,
I
yep.
got a bad feeling about this, boys.
We fucked up on that one, didn't we? Is it a
Correction.
king or a queen? On who is the leader?
Unknown.
So you guys are still... So you guys are in the portal, so we have two options on what we could do. Do you want to have the boss fight be the end of this session, or would you like to have it as the beginning of session 8? Welcome back. Uh, yeah, both Stormio and Penguin had connection issues. That's not good. Alright, so I'm gonna ask this question again. Do you guys want to have this as the final part of session 7? Oh, fucking hell, man. Why is everyone having connection issues today? Like, I'm just trying to ask a question.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we're back. Okay.
We're
That was
back.
weird.
Thank God. That
What
was.
happened? What?
Alright,
Was that
so,
for everybody?
do
All
you
of
get...
us.
Yeah, that's all of us.
I don't know. My
And-
Discord lagged. I think it affected everyone.
Not me. I'm still good, Chief. So,
Okay, so well, it affected the three of us then.
So there's 3 options for this fight. Do you want to have it as the final? Do you want to have it as the ending of session 7 or the beginning of session 8?
We still have like another hour.
We have time.
So, yeah.
We can do it now.
Okay, so what I would suggest
I'm ready to kick
is-
ass. Wait.
So it's empty for right now, so I would suggest to save it for last.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
I have a quick question.
What's up?
How much time has passed since we've entered the dungeon?
2 hours, so you are no longer in wolf form.
You all will come out of the portal, and you'll see me just standing there in my normal form instead, holding my greatsword in my hand, just like this, and I'm just gonna be like, "Well, I don't think they're supposed to be here yet."
Merlin,
Oh,
why are you
hi, guys.
naked?
I'm
I was there with Merlin.
where the fuck are my clothes? Son of a... I'm gonna quickly throw my bag down and be like, "Son of a gun, where did they go? Ah, here they are. Yeah. Don't look at me." And I'm just gonna quickly put them on, put my garments back on.
It's a bit too late to say that, but I can see why that Ella wanted to fuck you.
Why is it so
My face is gonna
big?
turn red. My face is gonna turn red and be like, and I'm just gonna turn away from them. I said, "Don't look."
Spicy.
Hawk walks out the portal back into the camp, disappointed and depressed.
Yummers. Your gummy is melted to form block?
And it's
No.
delicious,
Happy dog with sword.
but it's so sticky.
Okay, so you guys have 2 and 5 left for tunnels you have not investigated yet.
Oh yeah, wait. We had 2? I thought we did.
Wait, so
have
we
1,
did
3, and
2
5.
first, then
did 2.
4, then
then 4.
1. So
We did
it's 3
4.
and 5 that's
We did
left.
1? Oh, okay, we did 1.
Alright, how about
Oh,
this?
okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
4
let the
was the
coin
bloody lake.
decide. 3 is heads, 5 is tails, and whatever it lands on is gonna be my in-character vote. Flip a coin. Heads. So I'm saying Tunnel 3 in character for my vote.
Tunnel 3 it is then.
Hold that thought. Merlin, Makari, which
5.
one?
Five.
5.
5.
I rolled a d4, and then my thing was But you said it was 3 or 5, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then 3. Sorry.
Okay, so 3 win.
Well, is it 50-50
I was going based
or
on.
is Grom outvoted?
I was going. I was going based on a D4. I had 3 and 4 as quarter 3, and then 1 and 2 as quarter 5.
I love you guys, but fuck you.
Oh.
Oh, you love. Don't do that.
He just flips the bird because he's just... He's like, if you guys insist, but I wanted the other. So you guys go to Tunnel 5. And what you see in Tunnel 5 is another portal.
Merlin, go!
I'm not even. Fine.
I
Screw
point
it.
passionately.
I'm gonna grab my longsword. I'm gonna be like,
Wait.
alright. And I'm gonna charge in.
Wait. Fuck, I didn't stop him. I got a 9.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, you dipped.
By the way, my walking speed is 35, so I'm pretty fast.
You entered hell.
Ah!
It's Helheim, so you are fucking freezing.
Oh, I run in after.
I see Ock next to me.
Oh,
I
I
don't
think I
like
see
it
the
here at
garbage
all.
field over there.
I don't like this at all. I'm going back in. And I'm grabbing Ock and I'm going back to the portal.
So,
No,
and
I
Grom just
stand
has
my
his
ground.
arms crossed, looking at Uck and Merlin, being like, "So, what do we learn?"
I didn't learn anything. I was
Guys are
not
idiots.
affected by the cold.
I'm like, someone here. That one, what the hell?
Nope. Never enter portals if you
Can we
think
go
it's
back
a
to
trap.
I have a natural curiosity. How the fuck was I supposed to know that was going to lead you to the underworld?
So wait, the portal led to Helheim?
Yes.
Yes. It led to freezing cold.
Can I go back in there and investigate real quick?
Nope.
No,
I'll be
not the
right
fucking...
back.
Nope. You know what?
Merlin is going to...
Persuasion check because fuck you.
Persuasion back.
Nope.
Yeah, no, just you.
Yeah, you fail. Yours is
I
worse
failed.
than mine. I got a 15. He convinced you that it would be a bad idea.
What was the reasoning? I'm just genuinely curious, out of character.
Because of your levels, you wouldn't stand a chance in that realm.
Well, obviously not. It's Helheim.
Okay, yep. I agree. It doesn't matter if I'm cold resistant or not. Yeah.
So,
It doesn't
hole 3 is left now. So, fuck you, race you there. And then he just runs towards the tunnel, all excited. And you guys are just looking at him being like, how would you react after you see him bolting?
I never knew such a big man could run that fast.
How does he have so much energy?
Yeah, credit to Yeah, I'm gonna reference one of Stormio's jokes. You never seen a tall, buff orc run so fast.
Indeed, we haven't.
Yeah, Stormio, you remember that one joke to where you've never seen a fat guy run so fast?
Oh yeah.
That was what I was referencing. And if you guys remember Thor running in God of War Ragnarok, I referenced that joke.
Oh.
Like, have you seen the way Thor runs?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's funny. So, this one... So, Tunnel 3 is more so of like a dining room area for the guards, I should say. But a majority of them are dead.
What happened here? Investigation.
Yep. The majority of the dead guards are in the campsite area.
Okay, I didn't investigate at all.
One more time. What's in this tunnel again?
Tunnel 3.
I know, but like, what was in it? Like, what did we just find?
It's a dining room area for the guards. And
I'm gonna look around.
I'm gonna roll investigation to see how many there are. Oh, that's good.
I'm
That's
just rolling
a
this-
18. So
I
Grom
really hope I find something
identifies that
good.
there is 6 guards. So he suggests
6 cards and how big of a radius?
Exactly. I was
Finally!
McCarty seasoned
Fuck
the dead body.
you!
what did you get?
I got a natural 20. Where did it go? There it is. I got a fuck you.
Oh,
He got a nat 20. So
Natural 20, baby. Let's
For
go. Investigation.
so
That's a 24.
So you see that there's a good amount of tables. Some of them are blank. Some of them just has some random shit from drinking games. And there's a few that has some skeletons sitting on them to hide the bodies. To hide the fact that the guards are dead.
these nonchalant skeletons are trying to hide a body.
So everybody there is
I'm gonna
dead.
walk up to the skeleton.
You don't have... I don't think any of you have interact with the dead.
Actually,
Let me check.
Yeah, I know Grom doesn't.
I could, quote, interact with a dead body, if that's the same thing.
Same.
I do not have speak with dead. I'm basically just gonna go up to them and be like, "Hello, Mr. Skeleton. I see you have a body there. Mind if I take a look?" But because he's dead, they're not gonna say anything back. So I'm just gonna be like, "No response. Guess it's okay."
And as
I
I'm just
yell
gonna
out
start
behind
investigating the
Merlin.
body.
I yell out
I'm just
these
behind
gonna start checking the
skeletons
Merlin.
are
body.
not gonna animate, so you should be safe.
Oh,
Thank goodness. I hope these skeletons don't decide to grab my arm while I'm investigating his body.
Yeah, I don't,
And
I don't
abs-
have interact
and-
with dead set.
What'd you roll?
I didn't roll anything. I was just saying I didn't have an interact with the dead.
That was B.
Ah, okay, never mind.
And as Merlin tries to investigate one of the skeletons, one just turns his head, like, just snaps his head at Merlin as if it was to jump scare him. Just a...
roll an intimidation check.
Oh my god!
Perfect timing.
That was perfect timing.
Please roll a intimidation check on that.
Fuck you, Dice. Fuck you. That's a critical fail.
Oh. I'm gonna hear this. I'm gonna look up and be like, Mr. Skeleton, your head is Here, let me fix that. I'm gonna quickly stop investigating the body, and I'm gonna turn the head back to facing forward. There, that's better. And I'm gonna go back to checking the body.
And the other one just is going to grab you by the shoulder. Intimidation again. Fuck!
So these skeletons are animated.
How?
Oh my.
Why am I getting critical fails, bro? I keep getting
I'm
critical
like-
fails. Fuck!
Well, it seems you looks like your arm fell down a little bit. Here, let me fix that. I'm gonna put it back on the table, and I'm actually gonna move its fingers into a position so it's holding a nearby mug.
And
There you go. Now you're having a drink.
and for comedy
Oh,
purposes,
well, and I'm gonna go back to
one
checking the
just
body.
slaps you in the face. And they just act like nothing happened.
And I'm gonna look back at the skeletons and be like, now which one of you did that?
I feel like you are missing the entire purpose of this. You just got bitch slapped by his dead body.
You got
I'm going back to check the body.
You got a bony bitch slap, bitch.
I got a bony bitch slap. I would imagine that would hurt at least a tiny bit, so I'll take 1 point of damage.
Hold that thought. Sorry, bro. You got bitch slapped anime style. 12
How much
points of damage. And you got
From a
launched
bitch slap!
You got launched across the room from a bitch slap. From a skeleton.
Jeez Louise! That's like half of my HP! Holy shit! Alright, now let's... Ah!
So he just basically be like, alright, so let's see what we got.
I can't really do that from the side. I was gonna demonstrate, but then I was like, I can't really do that with my camera.
How'd it look for me?
It looked pretty good.
Like, I pretty much just, like, acted like I was gonna faint from when I saw that Astral Bot 1 last year. I was pissed. So, after
I got used to
Merlin
it,
gets
now it's
bitch
fine.
slapped, he's like, maybe those skeletons are animated. So,
No, I don't think the skeletons are quite
Don't
dead.
see- You don't say.
but here's the thing. They don't do anything unless if you try touching them. So some type of ghost must be possessing it.
I would assume that was Grom that said that.
Yes.
And me being on the other side of the dining room, you're like, how the frick do you know that? You were the one who got bitch slapped!
If you think that's a bitch slap, hit me.
You'll see that I'm literally just like up against one of the tables or something, and I'm just like, you saw that. I know. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna be like just kind of dust myself off from anything that might have gotten on me from the table and stuff.
It's just dust, so you're good.
Yeah, just mostly just dust. And like, let's try this again. And I'm gonna walk over to the body, and I'm gonna keep my my face towards both of the skeletons, and I'm just gonna watch their every move. And I'm gonna slowly start to move my hands down to touch the bodies again.
Nice try. I rolled a 21 on persuasion.
Like, just check the bodies. Fine.
Merlin, Look at me in the fucking eyes. You got bitch slapped by a skeleton and you were launched from across the room. Don't touch it. Don't touch them unless if you want to be bitch slapped like that again. But I'll admit, it was pretty funny though.
How about this,
Hi.
Merlin? I bitch slapped the skeletons back for you, and I investigate the dead bodies.
They also bitch slap you.
I wasn't even over there yet. I was gonna swing my greatsword into them.
I'll admit, the fact that the skeletons are trolling Merlin, that was funny. But holy shit did I get an unexpected good roll from the D12.
That was a bitch slap and a half.
And a half.
Yeah.
And a half. Like a. And then a.
Yeah. Yeah, so Merlin basically said, "Neow."
Airplane.
No.
So, are you going to touch the skeletons, Uck?
I walk over there and can I roll strength check real quick?
Go for it. 21.
I bitch slap the skeletons into the wall.
So, one lost their skull, the other just slaps back. 8 points of damage.
Oh,
Yeah, it hurts, huh?
not
Don't
like
touch the bodies.
Yeah, that's... Good thing I'm not touching
Ow.
those.
I point at the headless skeleton and say, "Ha, no head."
I don't think they need a head to be able to. You know what? That's fine.
I'm not gonna
They're
lie,
dead
the fact that
anyway.
you got bitch slapped by a skeleton.
We both got bitch slapped.
Okay, Makari, are you gonna do it?
A bony bitch slap, man. That hurts.
It would be...
what?
Everybody except for Makari and Grom got bitch slapped by a skeleton.
What did everybody?
Where's
do?
Donut?
I know.
Donut
that,
is in your pocket right now, but he stops you from having major damage. Like,
I quickly check my pocket and be like, "You're not squished, are you, buddy?"
Is there an open seat at the table?
yes.
Is there unlit candles at the table?
There are candles, but they are not like at the level where they would last very long.
But are they unlit?
They are unlit, yes, but it's only gonna last a few
Makari-
minutes with how much wax
That's
there is
fine.
left.
That's fine. Makari is going to sit at the table, and he's going to snap his fingers and using prestidigitation. Yes, that is one of my spells. I can use fire play and instantly light every single candle. We are all steam gentlemen here. Why don't we share a nice meal?
Makari
Oh my
cast seasoning on
Why
the
are
dead
we
body.
getting good rolls then? you
You- What are you doing?
Powerful bitch slaps.
Uh,
So you got smacked in
what
the
are you
back of the
doing?
head.
I got what?
That was Makari.
Why did I get slapped?
Because those skeletons
Because everyone
will
else got
troll
bitch slapped.
But I was being generous. I lit the candles. I sat at the table. I called them gentlemen. I was polite.
Okay, I
They
take
don't care. They're skeletons.
All right, if you don't, okay, if they don't care, I'm just gonna fucking rip a second level shatter.
there's one is missing a skull, and the one that's not missing a skull is responsible for smacking you in the back of the head. And Grom just like looks at you guys, being like, "Yeah, how are we going to recover from this? Matter of fact, how can we tell this without being funny?"
How about we don't tell this?
So we're
I
not gonna
agree.
talk
Does
about
not
the
work.
bitch slap skeletons
This
incident.
specific room, we're not going to say a single word.
So,
If I hear either of you snitch about this, I will be at your heads in wolf form.
Can I just break the skeletons?
there's one missing a skull.
Yeah, they're just bodies in generally. I just snap them in half.
That ain't gonna do much of
Um,
anything. And don't.
Not like it would have anyways. That's a 7.
What's that roll? Okay, that's a bit better. That's a 10.
Oh god.
No, I'm just rolling to see, like, how Grom is going to be able to stop that skeleton from bitch slapping you.
God. I knew it.
65 again, so those skeletons no longer have their skulls. You're fine now.
Punch up to the moon! I'm going to use one as like a ball, and I'm just going to kick it.
So, Donut is going to give all of you love bites. I'm going to use 3 different D12s. Oh,
I'm going to roll a d20 to see how hard I can kick this.
No, I
skull.
accidentally threw away one of my D12s.
No. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see how far I can punt this skull. So I'm gonna kick it with a d with.
It's still clean.
a- Yay!
It's still clean. We're good.
But yeah, I'm gonna punt one of the skulls. I got a 18 for a strength check on kicking the skull.
Merlin, you get 12 hit points back.
I take no damage from that, basically. Hell yeah!
That's from Donut's love bite.
I know, but like all
Okay.
the damage I had gotten dealt with, I got healed for.
Alright, so Makari, Uck, play a game of rock, paper, scissors. Because the winner gets 6 hit points back, and the loser gets 5 hit points back.
Are you?
You both got screwed over
Okay.
health-wise.
Oh. Makari, wait, what's your like max health?
Me?
His is
Yeah.
31, yours is 28.
Yeah, no, Makari can get the 6 health points back, and I can get the 5.
Alright.
Oh wait, how much damage did he take? That's the
Since
real
when did I
question.
take damage? What the hell?
You got
You
bitch
got
slapped in the
10
back of the head.
You got bitch slapped
took
too!
10 damage. Yeah, Makari
Yeah,
but I
took
didn't
10
give him the
damage.
six.
You took fucking 8.
Yeah, I took 8, yeah. Give me the 5
I
hit
didn't-
points back, please.
I
That didn't
did.
change. That
Thank you.
Holy
Yoink.
shit. That is going to be something funny that everybody's gonna talk about.
Mhm.
Like, what's a funny D&D story? Oh, I got bitch slapped by a skeleton.
I was just checking a bot, and then the skeleton fucking bitch slapped me across the room. You know, no big deal.
How much damage, though? That's the
You know, half of my HP at the moment.
Holy
Ouch.
shit. Alright, so
That
that's
was
a power.
nuts.
Yeah, that was a
That
powerful
was a
bitch slap.
powerful as fuck bitch slap, man. I got launched. They're just like,
Yeah, Grama's the only one who didn't touch it because he had a suspicion that those skeletons were
fair.
animated.
I thought you said
I
they
didn't
weren't
care.
animated.
I thought so too. I thought he said they weren't gonna animate.
Well, maybe
He
he
said
meant
they
not
weren't
into
going
enemies.
Oh, I should have paid more attention to that. Okay, no, that's fair. That's on us.
Oh, dude, that's fucking funny. I'm not letting go of
Oh,
that anytime soon because of the comedy.
Peak comedy.
Yes. Get bitch slapped by a skeleton.
One hell of a story to tell the grandkids.
I agree.
Yep.
Shit.
So,
It appears. Wait, can I roll investigation to see if there's anything else in this dining room?
yes.
Okay. 19.
By the looks of things, you see that there is fresh food in the kitchen. Fresh from the farm.
The farm.
Oh, this is like fresh food.
I look over to Makari and say, "Can you cast seasoning on this? Then we can have a feast."
Yeah.
He snaps his fingers, and it instantly just smells instantly better.
Everyone eat up.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, you looked relaxed, bro. And from when
I
Stormwall
am.
came over in person, he said that my couch is a casting couch.
What?
No, I'm not joking. Watch the Halloween VOD. Well, Halloween vlog.
If it's a big black couch, I would see why.
Yeah, this is a 5-foot wide couch.
Black couch or
5-foot wide sofa.
Yes, but is it black? He asked.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see why you said that then.
If it is black, then that would be understandable.
It's not black.
Okay.
It's light brown.
Strange.
It's light brown.
Odd.
Alrighty then.
So,
Merlin's gonna go enjoy the food.
Yeah, we eat up. We grubbin'.
yeah, you guys,
We eat this shit.
you guys gobble that shit up.
Yummer.
Yummers. So, you guys have the option to either come back another day because of what time it is, or you could also... So, your options at this point is that either A, you can come back to camp at a later time in game, or you can finish the rest of the dungeon, but it's going to leave as a cliffhanger given what time it is.
Okay.
Decisions.
I say, oh wait, let's not return to camp yet. We still have other things to do in this.
I
We could
agree.
do potion roulette with the potions we found at the blood pond.
Are you absolutely sure? Makar, do you still do potion roulette?
Yes.
Well, I'm not taking any...
Deadpan,
If you want me...
deadpan stare at him, looks up at him. Yes, and you're joining.
No, if you want me to
Come
join,
on, it's the
convince
worst that
me.
can happen.
We all roll persuasion.
All of us, let's do it.
Do I have to?
Oh,
13.
13 for
oh, persuasion, eh? That's an 18.
God damn! Makari, what are you
Sorry,
getting?
I rolled a charisma check on accident, but I'm still using the 17. That's 21.
You all convinced him, and he's like... Really?
You're doing this whether you like it or not, because it's for old time's sake.
Come on, it'll be fun. We haven't done yet.
Only got blinded and poisoned and paralyzed, but nothing
I mean,
too
yeah,
bad.
but those were all like really
No.
small things, and they weren't lasting effects.
That happened
Besides,
to you guys. I haven't had anything happen to me yet.
That is true. We're gonna make sure you get one of the bad potions this time.
You can't do that. That's cheating, and it
These
doesn't
are
count.
all-
Find one
Fucking
that's
hell.
bad and I will force it on your fucking mouth.
I'm.
I
There,
will
You
there,
not.
guys, you guys are irresponsible, lovable assholes. I may as well join you.
Doesn't matter. Grab a potion.
Yeah, so. Alright,
What are we rolling?
I'll grab this one. And I'll grab one of the potions.
What should be the? Oh yeah, what would we roll?
How many potions are there?
8.
So there.
8. There is 4 of us, so 2 rounds.
Oh,
Is Donut joining?
No.
No.
no,
Aw.
don't have the wolf spider. Don't force him into this.
It's fun for the whole family.
It would be a constitution. I guess. I don't know.
Constitution.
Constitution.
This-
Okay, I
Well,
got an 11.
Same here.
Constitution.
Yeah, so
Uh,
Uck and Grom just ends up not being
That's a
able to speak
14.
for 20 seconds. Their voice cords were suppressed.
I got a 14.
You got night vision for 20 seconds.
Oh, hey, I can see the other side of the room. That's pretty cool.
And now I can't.
What did you get?
I told you I got a 10.
You got poisoned.
From a 10. Damn. Alright.
Good. Good.
You lost
Just-
2 hit points.
Uck is laughing his ass off in mimery right now.
Yeah. Laugh it up. That's only one bad time. Out of what, the 12 times that we've drank potions?
How many times?
Was that in character or out of character?
In character.
Yeah, we've done this like every night.
Yeah, it's kind of bad, honestly, but yeah, what are you going to do about it?
I wouldn't be surprised if you want to have that as your merch design, Stovio.
What?
Potion roulette.
Potion roulette with a dragon smiling. Yeah, sure. It'll quench you.
I don't actually know what you would want for your merch design. I was poking fun at you.
I don't know. I haven't thought of merch yet. I'm not big enough.
It is fair.
I don't want to do merch until I have a consistent following.
That's fair.
Yeah, I have 483 Twitch follows with 401 YouTube subs, so that's significant for a small content creator, if you ask me.
Hmm.
All right, now that we've done that, what did?
But That was the first round. We have 4 more, right?
Hold on. What did you roll?
I got a 14. I got night vision.
What did Grok roll?
I rolled an 11.
Oh, so he couldn't talk. Okay.
Yep.
All right, time for round 2.
Alright, so...
Let's go, round 2, baby!
round-
Dirty 20, eat my nuts.
Oh my god, I got an
Oh,
18.
jeez. And that is a 11.
Yeah,
I
Uck,
got a 9. I think I can speak now. Or
you're poisoned.
I got a 9.
No, that was Uck. You?
Yeah, I got a 9.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
How much?
Makari, you drink
Hit
a
points.
healing potion, so all of your hit points are restored. Yeah, I
So,
got a-
champion, right? Yeah. I'm simply the best. I've never lost.
I got a 19.
Yeah.
I think.
Which
Yeah,
damage
well,
did I take?
Keep laughing, buddy.
Merlin, what did you get?
I got an 11.
You're blind for 1 minute.
So, yeah, I guess I'm,
Well, I went from seeing the other side of the room and not seeing it at all. This is fantastic.
Didn't I foreshadow this? I was like, he was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
did.
can, hey, I can see the other side of the wall. And then I went like, and now I can't.
No fucking way, dude.
He
Dude, we
did.
have the
I
VOD.
remember hearing that too.
And B,
And I was just
when
like, oh,
Dreaded
please
Shadow and
don't.
I watch Cowboy Bebop, I'm forcing your ass to watch it with us.
Yes, I would love to.
Stormio, you're being dragged with.
Oh, dear Lord.
Hey, mini watch party, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Shit,
And speaking
how
of
potent
What
watch
was
about
this?
parties,
Grom?
we're gonna watch the Star Wars prequel tomorrow.
Yay.
Cool. Quick question: what did Grom get for this roulette this round?
He's hydrated.
What?
He got a hydration
It was
potion.
water. It was just water.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Quick question. How potent was the poison potion?
You lost 2 hit points after you drank the poison.
Again. Okay.
It's a very low level poison.
That's good at least.
And
Mhm.
Makari was like laughing his ass off after he got poisoned.
You're damn right he is, because I... You're damn right I'm laughing my ass off. I never lose.
We should
I'm
do
always winning.
the Kosher Roulette for the 4th anniversary of the Buddies or for New Year's 2027. Tease.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be a fun idea, but the
Maybe.
question is, what do we want to do for the design? We could talk about that after.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I think, since it was originally my idea to have the unlabeled potion bottles, I think we should have Makari just like with an array of like potions in front of him, all unlabeled, and just him being like, "It'll quench you," or just like pick your poison or something
And
like
then-
that.
Pick your poison. I like that one more.
And then just potion bottles spelling 4th anniversary or New Year's 2026. Or potentially
something
for
like
the
that.
5th anniversary, because I honestly do want to do a merch collaboration for the 4th anniversary, just don't know who with yet.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that would be pretty sick if it was to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're on a good start so far for Chapter 2 of our D&D session.
Mm-hmm.
Well, D&D campaign, I should say. You get the idea.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I do.
I would
think
assume
that we are
after
very
potion
good.
roulette, I would assume everyone would probably just go to sleep for the night.
Not in this dungeon. But yes.
You know, can't go to sleep. There are monsters nearby.
So, you guys head back to the camp, and then after you get your rest, you come back to this dungeon, and we're starting session 8 with a boss fight, but I can't make any promises on a new player.
Okay. Wait, long rest or short rest?
Yes.
Yes. Huh?
Yes. This is important. If it's a long rest, all our spell slots get back.
Long rest.
Okay.
Yay!
And there is a...
Do we get to reset HP as well, or no?
You can... Yes, but you guys are on your own unresetting HP.
Okay.
Long rest! Yay!
Long rest.
It's just...
Long
Potion roulette didn't
rest!
It's just
matter.
Huck and Merlin,
I
because
know.
Grom and Makari has their entire hit points.
Okari's a little. No, Merlin's a little blind.
I'm so blind. Where am I going? I'm gonna bump into like the wall or something. Nope, that's a wall.
I grab you by the collar and just drag you with us.
Nope, hey, where are we going? Oh, hey, look, I can see now. You can let go of me. I said let go of me. Let go of me.
You guys remember that one scene where Diddy Kong
Stop
was dragging Fox and
me.
Falco?
Or what? Exactly?
You don't know what I'm talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What? Wait. Oh,
I sent.
yes. Now I remember. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Bruh.
Brain no work for a second. Brain tired.
Oh no. Oh no. How did I get my own blood on my finger?
Is your finger bloody?
No.
What?
Well, that's concerning.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like a spot on my forehead that refuses to pop a pimple, which sucks.
Okay.
And every time I try to pop it, my forehead just bleeds.
Hence be the way with the pimple.
So the question is, who do we want to give a raid to?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
I have no idea is live right now.
Okay. Yeah, do you guys want to say goodbye to the audience for the day?
Sure. Thank you guys so much for watching
Bye.
this campaign. This was fun. Bye, guys.
Bye bye. I will see you
Bye
later.
bye.
Toodaloo, buckaroos.
Adios.
Sit tight while we try to find a raid. God, who is accepting raids right now? Hold on. Or it could be because their settings is set to where you need a minimum of 2. Or 3. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna chill for a bit. Holy fuck, who have I not seen in a long time? Mav effect.
Alright, I'm gonna
We're
call
just,
it a
we're
night.
just vibing now until the raid begins. Go.
I worked my ass off today, I'm not gonna lie, so I think I'm just gonna go hit the hay.
Yeah, go
Alrighty.
hit the hay, man.
All right.
Alright, I'll
Adios.
see you
Go
later.
sleep. Don't goon while you
Bye-bye.
sleep.
How does that?
I do not. Good
I
night.
don't. Well, I do. Good night. um,
That is.
shit, what time is it? Mm-hmm. That's all fine and dandy.
Let's go. All right. See you guys in the raid.
Ooh.